can get them in. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the turnstile guy and see what we can do here. Can I get my crew backstage with me to let them have a little cool place to hang out, or is there somewhere for them to watch the show without having to pull out the pocket change?
Well, you can certainly go up and meet the man working the turnstile and give it a shot.
So Astra approaches the man at the turnstile, and as she approaches him, she kind of puts one hand on a hip and says, "Hey there, my name's Astra, and Franny over there said that you're the guy who I need to talk to if I'm one of Maddie's fighters."
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I'm just trying to see what I need to do to get started with this thing. I'm kind of ready to start working these fists.
Yeah, hey, listen, it's good to have a fight around here. I hope that you have a good time. I'm here to help check you in and check you out. You know what I'm saying? See everything, make sure it's going well. I'm noticing a lot of people here. Need your sponsor. Who's your sponsor?
My sponsor is Maddie.
Okay. Maddie's already inside.
Beautiful.
And then which she's scanning around, looks up at Bertha. Are you the trainer? Are you I'm sorry, I didn't get your name, by the way.
She's gonna look to Donnie and Ash.
No, she's not the trainer, honey. And I point to Ash and I say, she is.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
And we're kind of, the pit crew. We were hoping to get backstage and support our girl.
Okay.
Yeah, these are my crewmates from our home in Cake Town.
Yeah, we're the Cake Town team.
Cake Town.
And we were just trying to figure out what kind of sweet little deal we could get for them. Whether it's a little seat backstage with me to keep me all pepped and ready to fight, or maybe you had some open spaces out in the and Ash was trying to like position herself and like do that like coy thing that girls do when they're trying to like use their feminine flair to distract people. And she's like, maybe there's some seats where my friends can watch the fight.
Give me a speech check.
Maybe. Okay. Speech would be there.
He laughs and he's like, you okay there? You got a little spinal thing going on. Yeah, so like I said, there's lots of seats. I mean, so they'll have, if you want, I could give them like a nice spot.
Right up to the ring.
Sure, I don't care. It's
all right. Show us the way.
But wait, so you're not going in with her? You're just okay.
I mean, we can go in with
fighting.
them.
No, I thought the
We're
trainer
just,
was
massage her shoulders.
whatever. Hey, listen, it's none of my business, okay? I really don't care.
No, the trainer's
so we can go down there with the fighters.
Well, the trainer could.
Yeah. So
But they're with
essentially,
me. I cannot leave without them.
Okay, so you guys will be in the stands. It's fine. I don't know what you want from me.
All right, cool. Thanks. And then we go back and buy tickets, and then we go up to the stands.
He looks at you standing in the ticket line. He goes, "You guys don't need tickets. You're still part of the group. I mean, she gets +1s. Like, you're fine."
Yeah. You guys don't need to spend money on
So we
me.
just go in, and then we
Bertha
find our seats.
Bertha starts counting her fingers to try to figure out how many +1s they need.
Bertha, it's a +3. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just the figure of speech.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, Bertha. The sweet talking worked, and then we got a little bit of extra space for you and.
So we're
and
in the
Donnie and
stands. We're in the stands.
Yes.
You're not.
Right up to the ring.
So we'll do a quick
Astra
split.
Continues through.
Yep,
the
yeah.
turnstile.
So Astra, you're walking back, right? You're going into the locker room of sorts.
Yeah.
And as you walk in, you see Maddie getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she looks up and she goes, "Well, look who just walked in. How you doing there, girlie?"
Well, hello there, Maddie. I'm doing good. I'm feeling fresh and on fire, and I'm just ready to start throwing some fists. So, is there anything we should like do before we start the fight? Like, is there any training or last minute training or last minute things I should know before this fight goes down?
I mean, if you're not ready by now, you're probably never going to be ready there, sweetheart. I mean, you're going to be fighting, okay? So I don't know, do you want to do some stretching? We can do some stretching if you want, like
I mean, I
loosen
wouldn't
up.
mind a little help stretching, you know.
All right.
If you're down.
All right, let's do a little bit of stretching. Let's get you limber up. Can you give me an athletics check?
Oh no. You get 3 points of stretching damage.
As you start stretching, describe, you know that feeling when like you don't hit the right spot when you're stretching and you almost feel like you're hurting yourself more? Can you describe what that's like as Maddie's kind of pulling your arms to help you loosen up?
Astra's letting Maddie like pull on her arms as she's like leaning away in like a lunge, and she's kind of distracted by Maddie's form, let's say, and she kind of like loses her footing a little, and so she almost falls. So like in that moment, that jolt in her shoulder, like, you know, she kind of like feels a little bit of a tinge, and then like Maddie, like, you know, obviously reacts and pulls her back up. But you know, just the little, we're stretching, but there's a little slip ups here and there, you know. Astra's a little distracted.
Maddie puts her hand underneath your chin and looks down at you and goes, "Sugar, if you're gonna get distracted by tits, you're gonna have a hard time in there. Listen, half the people are gonna be sitting there fighting topless, bottomless, naked. You're gonna have to calm down, all right? If you wanna win this thing, you need to focus up, all right, darling?"
Astra goes, like, slams her foot on the ground and goes, "You're right, ma'am." And then Astra goes to like smack herself in the face, like, you know, like the side slap, like to like try to like knock herself, like set sense into herself.
Can I get an unarmed check?
Gonna knock herself out.
Get all the bad rolls out of the way before the fighting. Oh no.
Okay. So here's the good news. Okay. For your first 3 fights, you're going to be pumped. All right. So you get to roll an extra dice each fight. Okay. But also take 4 points of damage.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh no.
All right.
This is gonna go great.
All right. Okay, so you pump yourself up. It's nice.
Ash was pumped. She's living. She's like, now she's got like this face like or she's like almost beet red because she's kind of embarrassed about how hard she hit herself, but she's also like very visibly like the adrenaline's going, and like that was like the boost she needed. And so like she's gonna keep her jacket on and her pants, because she's not needing to, you know, reveal it all, but she's definitely, you know, she's wearing a jacket, so, and that's pants, so that's it. So we'll see what happens during the fight, but she's pumped, she's ready.
Nice. And above table, just remember you don't have any damage. Well, you have a +1 to armor class because of your training.
Yeah.
But you won't get you won't get anything from your outfit.
Yep.
And as you're getting all ready to fight, you hear someone shout into the corridor, and Astra, Novocaine, you're up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Astra gets pumped. She's walking, like, her shoulders are high, like she's walking with her head a little bit leaned back, you know, into the ring and preparing herself for the fight. She gets into position where she's supposed to be slated for the beginning of the fight, and
So
pretty
actually,
much signals that she's ready.
they're walking you through the tunnel, and we're gonna cut over to the other group, and they happened to see who your opponent was before you came out, and they see Smudge standing in the center of the arena. Smudge, the owner of the trash heap, is. He said that he fights every time the Coliseum comes together, and he's trying to make a name for himself so he can get rich and retire.
Wait, why does he look familiar?
This is the guy that is going to give Donnie all of his stuff if his son makes valedictorian.
Oh my god, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Wait,
what is he doing here?
Is that
Bimith? Not Bimithy. Big Flick is going to be Bicadatorian, all right? Those kids are brilliant, and they're about to help me take over the world. But what is Smudge doing here? I'm very concerned about this.
He's going to get himself killed.
Concession crier.
So I need to talk to Smudge to make sure that he has signed that shit over to me first.
Wait.
You did say that you were going to stand close to the fight.
Yeah,
give me a speech check.
Can I roll for Smudge? Yeah, fantastic. Let's do this, Briss. All right, let's get some Smudge in here. All right, speech. I got some speech. Apparently not enough. Apparently not enough.
Smudge is standing in the center of the ring, and there's so much cheering going on.
Can I use an AP to roll again?
Sure. You can use. Normally, it's to tack on a die, but I'll let you use one post roll.
Thank you. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So originally, all Smudge here is just Smudge, and he looks up in your direction, and he's like, "Oh my god, Donnie, what's up there, Donnie? How's you doing? What?"
All right, and so I'm like, Smudge, I gotta talk to you, and so I like mosey on down to him.
Yeah, what's up?
And
he's like in the middle. Like,
I was like,
"Yeah, I'm gonna win this thing."
So, wanted to let you know about Bick. Did great. Gonna ace that test.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure that our deal is kind of written down somewhere before, your fight. I have laid down money that you're gonna survive. I got faith in you, buddy.
Oh my god!
But just in case. I know, right?
Yeah, Bick's gonna win.
I know. I mean,
yeah, Smudge is gonna win this whole thing.
Nobody's gonna smudge.
Nobody's gonna smudge fudge. Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, I on a spit handshakes. You want to do a little bit of a spit handshake there, Donnie?
Is that gonna work for other people? Because I have this, I can whip out I whip out a piece of paper and I just write a quick contract. And I was like, if you could just sign this, it'd be great. To
he
in the event of
he gnaws on his thumb to draw blood and presses it into the paper. It's like, bonded by blood, buddy. Daddy, put his money in on me. Let's go, buddy.
I'm just gonna use this pencil, if that's okay, or this pen, and I'm gonna sign with that if that's okay.
Oh, you had a pen the whole time.
Yeah, I was trying to give it to you, but you kind of jumped the gun by bleeding. But you know what? I think that's okay. Would you mind signing your name just so I could have the autograph of the famous fighter, Smudge?
He reaches up because you're leaning down to him, and he grabs the pen in a full grasp. It's not intertwined in his fingers. He holds it like a hammer, and he just the S is backwards. It's perfect. Weird lowercase m. The U's into the M. The giant D. He doesn't know how to do a G properly.
It's hard.
And
it's
then
a hard letter.
And then the E is a 3. And he's like,
nice,
there you go, man. What?
It's something from the past.
Oh.
I read a book about it.
Hey, man, you really put money down on me?
I mean, yeah, you know, why not?
Yeah. I'm going to tear this up. Listen.
You got this.
I got this. I got this, baby.
Have you fought before?
Every year, every 6 months, baby.
Do you win?
No, I have no.
I didn't. That's hard for me to believe.
Listen, I've been huffing jet all morning, though. So I'm ready to go. And he turns around and sees Asher walking out of the tunnel. He goes, "Fuck! Is that your friend over there?"
Yeah, she is. I'll see you later, Smudge.
Okay.
And I just put the contract in my jacket and go back up to Bertha and Ash just to check on them and make sure they're okay. Be like, all right, ladies, I got the trash heap in the bag, so let's see how this pans out.
Do you have a witness signature?
Who can do that? Can you guys do that? Did you see that happen?
Yeah, come.
Okay,
Pull it
perfect. Great. Fantastic. Okay, and I whip it out and show it to Ash. Be like, right here, please.
She's gonna take it and she's gonna sign her name, her full name.
As you're
Ashley?
She said it before. It's a bunch of French names.
Hold on.
Oh gosh, yes, she did.
Hold on.
You're right. You don't have to say it again.
As you look up your as Ash is signing the paper, Coliseum Crier is running by. Don't forget to put your bets in for the fights. Get your bets in for the fights. If you want to make some caps, come on down and put your bets in. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going?
I'd like to put 5 caps on Smudge and 5 caps on Astra.
Okay, Smudge is paying 100 to 1 caps. He's gonna get his ass whooped, but if you want to, you can. Listen.
I'm a man of my word.
You don't have to waste 5 caps on Smudge. Just as a heads up.
Is he gonna find out? Like, can you tell him that I bet? If he is conscious after this?
He's not going to be conscious after this.
If he, okay.
Do you know what?
If he ever comes and asks you, "Are you got me? What's your name?"
My name's Fred. Thank you for no one ever asked my name.
No problem, Fred. I'm Donnie.
Hey, Donnie. It's good to meet you. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. If you want to, I can give you some inside tips later. I mean, right now I got to go do the circle, but in between fights, if you hit me up, I can give you some.
All right, Fred.
Okay.
All right, but okay, so you'll tell him though, just in case, and then I'll put these 10 then down on Astra.
Okay. Just a heads up. You're gonna. Okay.
10 for Astra as well.
That's
just a heads up, Fred.
Yeah, it's gonna be like you're gonna get 1 cap back, but it's fine. Listen, it's 1 cap that you didn't have. Smudge doesn't. The odds on Smudge are terrible.
You know what? I'm just gonna put 1 on. I'm gonna put 1 on Smudge.
Okay.
Stranger things have happened. I think Astra has this in the bag, but stranger things have happened. And
listen, that's a fortune if he wins. I'm just saying.
Selling pizzas. Huh?
What?
What did you say?
Rich? How? Hey, big girl! How much you want to put down on these fights over here?
Oh,
she's nonverbal right now. Oh, sorry.
Me?
Yes, you, Bertha. He's talking to you, honey.
I'm against gambling.
Okay.
I've seen what it does to. I don't want any of that. No, thank you.
Fred leans into Donnie's ear.
It's very smart.
Hey, if you bring your friends around with this puritanical shit, you're not gonna have a good time. Just a heads up. Rome's really boring.
Have a fine time.
Okay.
Rome's really boring?
Rome's really boring if you don't fuck around a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I think it's best that this group doesn't fuck around. I don't know if you've seen what happens when we fuck around, but this group can get a little, I don't know how you say, nuts.
Were you guys part of that Romeo's blowing up thing?
Not me.
Absolutely not.
That was Tom. He put a mini nuke in there.
Listen, Tom's not part of Cake Ton team.
No, he's not one of us.
Ton?
Yeah.
You heard him?
Okay.
Don't question the man.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Whoa, wait. Hey, I didn't want any trouble
didn't mean
there. Why aren't you fighting? You what?
She's the trainer.
Oh, okay. What the fuck are you doing up
Don't want me
here?
in that ring.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways.
It's safer for everybody if she's up here. Trust us.
Good luck on your bets, guys. And the
Thanks,
horn,
Fred.
The horn blows.
Actually.
Oh my god, what is that?
It's
It's
just
all
the
right.
start of the game, honey. It's okay. It's like a bullhorn.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of the Coliseum.
Is that guy stuck in the horn?
On the
No,
left
he's just using the
side,
horn.
shaking vigorously, looking messed up on some jet, we have the town favorite, Smudge!
Go Smudge, buddy. Way to go, Smudge.
Hand over from the right tunnel. You don't know her. You don't love her. A recent combatant from Cake Town, Astra!
Cake Town!
Ash is just going nuts. She stands up in her chair and she goes, "Yeah! Fuck him up!"
You guys are the only ones cheering. No one's excited to see the Smudge Astra fight. They don't know Astra. Everyone hates Smudge. The stadium's quiet. There's one guy going, you hear one guy shout, I hope they fucking both knock each other out.
Fuck him up echoes.
All right, Astra, we're gonna fly back into your eyeballs. You're staring down a shaking Smudge. There's a referee that's standing there, and he goes, I presume that someone told you the rules. If no one told you the rules, it's pretty easy. No weapons, no outside interference. The fight ends when someone's knocked out. If you cry, we laugh at you. And that's about it.
Crying's for babies.
All right.
Strong men cry.
Oh my god.
The ref hears you off in the distance, and he goes, "Okay, strong man cry. That's fine. Okay." Smudge, are you ready? And Smudge is, yeah! He's just ripped out of his mind. Astra, are you ready?
Astra's positioning herself with her chest very, very forward and very proud, and looks around the room and cracks her knuckles. All
right.
And she's like, "I'm ready.
We're gonna go to combat initiative.
I'm ready."
You have initiative over Smudge.
Okay.
So, but what do you do?
So Astra's going to step in. Well, first they're gonna like get into position, right? And then she's going to step in and attempt to lunge and hit him with her from her right side with her strong hand, and aiming for his head, but you know, let the powers that be determine that, I guess.
All right, give me a roll.
So an unarmed, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Right?
Roll them dizzies.
And one extra dice.
All right, roll your damage, which is, I believe, just 2 for unarmed.
And then wait.
No, roll hit dice.
The combat dice.
Oh yeah. I also get +1 bonus damage with my perk, I believe. That's what I was trying to figure out. Oh, combat dice.
All right, describe how you knock Smudge out.
At least they didn't lie.
Astra's right hook lands right on the side of his temples, and the angle that she came in at, because she presumes she's just barely taller than, maybe a little bit taller than Smudge, and it hits him in the head, and she continues the follow through, which takes him all the way to the ground, and she lets her like full power into the fist. So she's just really going to town, like at his body, his feet start to fall out from under him. She doesn't let herself go so far that she's off balance, but as she steps back, she watches his body just fall to the ground.
Yeah, you dislocated Smudge's jaw. Yeah, he lost a couple teeth. He's actually twitching on the ground right now. You probably severely hurt him. He's probably gonna have to go to the hospital ASAP.
Under my breath, I just kind of like say to Bertha and Ash, like, good thing I got that fucking document signed.
The announcer comes on and he goes, "Oh, as expected, Smudge is obliterated. One punch, just like last time. It looks like he's going back to the hospital. Looks like Bick might need a new father sometime soon."
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
No!
I'm like, yes.
Medics come out. They stretcher. To be fair, they don't stretcher him right away. The medics come out. They assess him.
Check him out.
They stabilize his neck to make sure that Astra didn't snap his neck. They put a brace around it. Then they backboard him and get him out of the Coliseum and are rushing him to the hospital as you're escorted back into the tunnel where Maddie's waiting for you. And she's smiling from ear to ear. And she goes, "Hey, listen, I mean, that's the same as punching a punching bag. I mean, he's dumber than a box of rocks and is terrible at fighting, but good start, kid. That was a good job. Real proud of you. All right. You only got, 6 more rounds left? Maybe I got the champion again."
6 more rounds. That was just a warm-up, ma'am. That was just a warm-up. I'm ready to get back out there and continue showing that you put your money on the right girl.
Doctor comes over and assess you, and it's like, "What? Why is your nose bleeding?"
Oh! Asher starts to like grab her nose and wipe the blood from her nose, and she's like, "I'm sorry, Doc. I got a case of the I got a case of the hot the beautiful woman problem. Yeah, you just get around beautiful women and you just got lots of problems."
Maddie,
Asher takes a deep breath.
Jesus Christ, Maddie, you pick the stupidest fucking people, don't you? But here, and she patches you up. You gain your 4 health back. You still have the dice advantage on the next fights.
Okay.
And you're escorted back to chill in the locker room. Is there anything that you want to do while you're back there?
Not prescriptively. Ash wants to sit down.
Okay.
Take a minute, think about what she's got ahead of her, what she's got to fight for, what she's got to prove. Ash is just sitting contemplatively, like for probably the first time in a while, because Asher doesn't do a lot of thinking; she just does a lot of doing. And she's keeps thinking like, I gotta keep my head on my shoulders because I got 2 kids now, and I got there's this there's Maddie I'm trying to impress, and I got all of my friends out there watching me, and she's letting it like build up her ego a little bit and continue that pumping, that blood pumping through her, but as she's preparing for the next fight.
Yeah. And you see people going in and out. The fights are taking place. We're gonna cut back to the group that's in the stands. Both Ash and Donnie both get a cap from the Smudge Astra
get
fight.
Our money back too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You made 11 caps.
Okay.
Nice. Is there anything that y'all want to do in the stands in between the next fight?
So I want to ask Fred about this situation that he said that was possible with, like, Yo, Fred, what information you got for your boy Donnie over here?
Okay. He's looking around. He's looking nervous.
It's all right,
Can you
buddy.
make?
You can trust me.
Can you make a speech check for me?
I can make all the speech.
It's a
checks for you,
difficulty
baby.
3.
Probably not. Can I use an AP?
Yeah. Okay, so
I got a 2.
So you didn't pass it.
No.
He looks you in the eyes and he goes, "Okay, I don't want to get in trouble. Listen, there's some people that have some big bets down later. So I can't say anything about it. I'll put it this way. If you see Thomas, his name's Thomas. If you see him in any fights, put the caps down.
Right on.
I've heard stuff. I can't say it. I don't want to and he looks over his shoulder.
Tips for Tommy. Gotcha.
Yeah. So just
Gotcha.
Thomas, keep your head up.
Yeah. What? Any round?
Any round that he's in. I listen. I'm not. I don't. I can't.
You got a
I
program,
just.
Freddie?
Yeah. I mean, not really. It's kind of.
When I walk through this horse betting place, they got a program of the races, right?
I mean,
you guys have who's coming up which round, or?
I mean,
I just don't want to be busting your balls every oh, should I put money down now? Should I put money down now?
Well, there's a couple. Okay,
yeah.
He's like, well, so it's a field of 128. It's a lot of people. Most of them aren't even worth it. I mean, you just saw Smudge and stuff like that.
Smudge got smudged.
I don't know. There's a couple Raiders in there. I don't know if you want to I personally don't bet. I don't recommend betting for them because I think that they're sloppy. But I see them. I see them tough and stuff like that.
I mean, we just made money on Astra. Admittedly, against the weakest.
I don't know anything about her, but she did. There's been a couple times where Smudge was fighting and didn't get knocked out in the first punch. So it could have been, hands up. I'm not sure.
Cool.
She seems stronger than other people. Maybe.
Awesome. You guys got any hot dogs or anything around here? Pierogi.
Well,
yeah, we got it in the pits. Dumpling with you could put potato.
We got a snack. We got a snack shack, but mostly it's just alcohol.
Oh, okay. You got a moonshine supplier?
No, it's just mostly Gwinnett.
Want one?
I mean, I'm just kind of.
Fred. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Fred, the betting man. We'll talk soon.
It's good to. Hey, listen. Sorry, I can't give you more. I just don't want to get in trouble. So.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Fred. I mean, I love meeting a new guy, and you seem cool as hell, Fred. So thanks so much.
I am cool as hell.
You're cool as hell, Fred.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? Anything else?
Bertha, do you need any snacks?
I'm okay for now.
Okay, good, because Fred doesn't bring snacks, but I will get you a snack.
Oh, okay.
No problem. I got you, girl.
Ash, you have something you want to do?
Ash, we good?
I'm just waiting.
All right. So
you get itchy to get Donnie Darko or whoever he is, Durango Dan.
So yeah, she's waiting.
So the first fight.
She saw the fight.
Hey,
now
wait,
she's
can we peep if there's any information about Durango Dan here?
I mean, you can definitely give it a shot. We can count it as one of the days.
What do I roll? It's a day?
I mean, yeah, you're spending the day doing this.
Oh, so I already did my thing. Gotcha. We can do it next time. No, I just mean like, like scan the crowd. So I'll do that between the next fights.
Did Ash, if you want to give a scan, you can.
Oh, she's the one with the bounty thing, so.
Scan ski patata.
Scan ski patatas. Okay. So you see a lot of people. It's hard to suss through everything. Maybe if you keep scanning and maybe if you have more success with your perception check, you might see something. But as of right now, I mean, you see some dodgy looking people here. There's definitely like some raiders up in the stands and stuff like that. But
I'm so glad I didn't get there.
But as right now, you don't see Durango Dan anywhere.
She's gonna pull her own bounty poster out of her pocket. She's gonna show Bertha and Donnie.
What's this, honey?
Oh, that's me with the nose. I really need to update that.
You look much prettier in person.
Why, thank you, Bertha. I appreciate you.
They don't really do you justice with this.
I agree.
It does have a nose.
Yes.
But 2,000 caps. It's a good thing I didn't enter her.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a
I would
lot.
definitely say that. You should probably put that away.
That's a lot of pizzas.
It's a lot of pizzas indeed, Bertha.
Oh, I could go for some pizza.
How many horses did you make on those pies?
I still gotta buy my horse. I almost forgot. Oh goodness.
No, don't you worry. Just make a little note.
I will get you a nice saddle. Alright?
You know what they say, Bertha?
What do
Save
they
a horse,
say?
ride a cowboy. I don't know what it means, but I've heard it.
I know what it means.
Ancient philosophy. I don't know what a cowboy is.
Donnie,
Ancient
I'll
philosophy.
tell you what it means later.
Show?
As y'all are
Just ride the horse.
as y'all are talking about the horse back and forth, you look and see once again Asher's walking down the tunnel as a young, not young boy, but a young man comes walking down the other side of the tunnel. And the PA spikes back up, and you hear, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 2. On the right tunnel, you're starting to get to know her. I don't know if you like her. Once again, give it up for Astra!"
I'm
There's
just cheering again.
So you actually hear some murmuring this time. This is the chick that just knocked someone out in one punch. So a little bit of excitement. And coming from the left tunnel, a young up-and-comer for Rome, the strong little Leland. And
Leland?
Yeah,
Leland?
a Rome teenager comes out, and scrappy looking kid. Looks like this is probably one of his first times in the Coliseum, but it's a time-honored tradition that people fight in it. And he made it to the second round, so he's pretty excited. You guys get the quick back and forth
Can I
once
perceive
again.
how he looks?
Sure.
Like, how does this? Yeah. So I just want to roll a quick perception to see if I can see like how he looks. Is he injured? Where's my lockpick? Awesome.
Okay.
I'm suddenly blind.
I mean, you could tell that he's a 20-year-old, or not a 20-year-old. You could tell that he's like a teenager. But like Donnie hasn't really spent a lot of time around teens. There's a couple kids that he just taught, and there's the kids at Cake Town, but it's mostly been adults. Donnie doesn't really have a good read on the kid. It's a kid. It's a teenager. It's just some dude.
It's a kid.
Yeah.
I pass on this information.
So I'm gonna do a quick roll. All right.
I don't know if you.
Asher, can you give me a roll as well?
unarmed, right?
No, just give me 2 d20s.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
All right, so Leland's gonna go first in the fight order.
Okay.
And he's gonna roll again.
She's gonna take a defensive stance.
All right.
Oh God, Leland.
So Leland connects with you. His kind of it's that lean muscle that you can see on some teens. They haven't spent time like pumping iron yet necessarily, but you can tell that he takes care of himself, and he's got a little bit of a boxing form going, and he goes to crack you in the face. And hits you for 3 damage, but because of your training, it's 2.
2 damage. Mm-hmm. So Astra feels the hit connect, and because she, as much as she wants to win the fight, she also doesn't want to completely destroy the kid's ego. So she kind of like, lets the hit and like reacts as if it hurt. Like she like grabs her face and like acts a little bit dazed from the hit, and then stands back up ready to take her swing. Astra goes with her non-dominant hand this time.
Okay. All right, give me
a left hook on him.
Okay. This is so you're gonna do this with 2 dice.
Okay.
Because you're throwing with your non-dom. All right, you still connect with him.
Okay. So then it's just 2 damage dice.
2 damage dice. All right. You hit him for 1. He gets cracked across the face, and he's getting a little bit of that rush. It's like he hit you, you hit him. It's an agreed combat. He's feeling hurt, but he's feeling excited. He's proven himself.
Fired up.
And you can hear in the crowd, "Come on, Leland, we're so proud of you!" And can you give me a perception check?
Me?
Yep. So how does Astra react as she sees Leland's parents cheering for him?
Astra looks and sees like 2, like a woman and a man, like specifically cheering for Leland, and Astra like looks at them, looks at the ground, and then looks back at him, and just kind of like stiffens up.
Yeah, and as you stiffen up, Leland cracks you in the face again. He motivated from his mom and motivated from his dad, and you kind of getting a little maybe disheartened from hearing the parents. He comes in with a haymaker punch, and let's see. Yeah, hits you for 1 damage. Cracks you. It's a little bit of a wild punch because he's so excited and kind of cauliflowers your ear, almost punches you right in the ear.
Mike Tyson. So Asher like feels the hit impact on her ear, and it doesn't do like the full ringing, but it does kind of send her head like a sound through her ear, and like she stands back up and shakes it off, and like is kind of enraged now.
Okay.
And so she's gonna go back to her dominant hand and go for the next swing.
Okay, remember 3 dice.
I believe the term is bitch slap.
Closed fist, though. Closed fist.
So bitch punch.
Yes.
Yep.
Bitch punch him, Astra.
It's all right. Roll your damage dice.
So do I make contact?
Yeah, okay. Roll your damage dice. Okay. You haul off, and once again, agreed fight. back and forth. He's cracked you. You've cracked him. He cracked you again. You come back over the top, smash him in the head. He's feeling woozy and dazed, but he's still standing. And he's ready to fight back. He's ready to throw his attack back at you.
Astra, with her enraged mode, is wondering how she can make a second attack on that system.
Oh yeah. Sorry. You get to attack again. Sorry.
So
you're trading.
Is that another test, a skill roll, or?
Yeah, you got to make another
make
another
damage?
unarmed.
Okay. Like she's very enraged, so now she's like just throwing piss punches faster and faster. You know,
Throwing
she's just
piss.
Throwing piss at him.
Throwing.
All right, roll damage.
She's tongue tied now. The rage is filling her mind.
Yeah. So, unfortunately for him, the goodwill ran out as you come down. So you hit him with a really
trauma hit.
You hit him with a real clean left jab to kind of get his head going back, and then you haul off with a haymaker right and connect with his temple, and he goes down in a heap as the announcer comes over. Oh, it looks like Astra's knocked him down again. Hey, how about this fighter from Cake Town, everyone? And the crowd's
represent.
The crowd's cheering a little bit. You could tell people were putting money down on you and stuff like that. And the Leland is assisted back up. You didn't kill him or anything. And is escorted slowly back through the tunnel. You're escorted back on the winner's side. You meet Maddie once again, and she's like, all right, you took a couple hits that time. You've been working on your fighting skills, being tough as nails. I like that. Good to see you doing a good job. Hey, kid, round 3. Need you to bring it home for me, okay?
Astra's kind of shook it up from that fight. She's kind of tense, but she looks at Maddie. She says, "Don't worry, I'm gonna make you proud."
I would love to say that I'm already proud, darling, but I'm kind of a businesswoman, so we'll see. Medic comes.
Astra's tense and walks over to the medic.
Medic comes over, checks you out, patches you up. I was like, hey, that was a pretty good fight. That Leland kid, he's gonna be something, but good job, good fight.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything you're doing between your next round?
Astra's wondering if she can somehow perceive around her anything about any of the other fighters in the locker room.
Yeah, give me a specific that you're looking for.
Can she tell who's gonna be her biggest challenge?
Give me a perception check.
Look for her biggest competitor. Let's see, where is that? That would be this one. Astra's blinded by rage still. She's still caught up in the emotions.
You've always been a fighter that doesn't really care who she's fighting against, so you never really gave credence to who, what the skill is of the other fighters. You have always been ready for a fight and ready to tackle one. So you sizing up people as you going, I could kick their ass, I can kick their ass, I can kick their ass, it's more hubris than not knowing, you're just confident in yourself.
Okay.
All right.
Astra's looking around the room. She like you said, she's kind of just thinking the rage is fueling her. She's thinking, I could take all these people on. Let them come for me. Let them try me.
All right, let's hop back into the
next round.
Let's hop back into the stands. What are y'all doing? Anything?
Bertha?
Do you think I could get a snack? I'm a little scared. These people, they don't seem to understand you can walk around without bumping into people.
No, I understand. No sense of personal space here.
As you
Listen,
say that, someone shoulder checks you, Bertha.
Oh my god!
Ash stands up. Ash stands up. Hey, watch where you're walking, asshole.
Hey, well, look how big she is.
Yeah.
It was an
More reason
accident.
for you to walk around her.
It would be
ladies,
easy.
ladies.
It'd be easy for her not to be big, okay? I gotta go get a snack, so leave me alone. No nose.
She was born this way. Oh my goodness. Okay.
What?
So I think maybe we should all go get a snack, and nobody should be left alone.
They do have a point. I'm kind of big.
No, Bertha.
You are perfect as you are, Bertha.
People here are assholes.
I know.
Are you?
I'm worried that if I leave Ash and Bertha, they're gonna get in a fight by the time I get back with a snack. Okay, that's my concern. I
It's not
can't
worth
leave
it.
Bertha by herself, and I feel like I can't take her. And so this is I'm torn here. Is there any chance that we could get is there a snack boy that comes around or girl person?
Unfortunately, no. They're only interested in the gambling aspect. Everybody has been getting up and going to the snack shack, and
Awesome.
yeah.
All right. So would you each like a snack?
Yeah.
Of course.
Bertha wants a snack. All right, baby. And I'm imagining it's just called snack.
Snack shack, yeah. Are you?
Perfect, so we could just get snack, and then I'll bring that back to them. I don't really want to go through an order.
Well, does anyone want to go to the snack shack with
Bertha
Donnie?
is still attached to Donnie's arm.
Okay, so come on,
she's
girl.
just
We're gonna get you a snack.
following.
Ash, are
Okay.
you okay here by yourself? Maybe you could scope out for Rango Dan.
I got it. I got it.
Of course. Do I see Fred as we're walking past?
Yeah, Fred's selling some tickets, doing his thing.
So, who's up next, Fred?
And he looks over the notes. It's starting to thin out now. It's down to 32 people, I believe. And he's like, all right, well, looking over what we got left. Well, there's your girl, Astra.
Yeah.
The odds are starting to pick up on her. Thomas is still in. He obliterated his last opponent. It's been a while since someone's died in the Coliseum, but that guy might be. Listen, he might not make it. Is all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at this! And he points. He's like, Ursula. Ursula is the town drunk. She's still in it. She must be ripped out of her mind. And holy shit, Father Robert, the
priest.
The Children of Adam pastor still in. Okay, that's what. And hey, who's your fighter sponsored by?
Maddie.
Does she know that Maddie's fighting?
I don't think she does.
Maddie's whooping ass today. She's usually in this thing, and she's usually at least to the quarterfinals. She is whooping ass today.
Why does she sponsor if she's gonna kick her own fighters' asses?
There's no rule against it, and it's like a win-win. It's like if you sponsor the person that beats you, but if she wins,
either way,
and then if she wins, she gets all the swag that comes with it, but also toughest chick in town come down to the Action Shack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
she's won a couple times.
It's a marketing gold mine.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be.
Yeah. So, do you know who Astra's fighting next?
Oh, he's
Or can
rolling
I just
down.
bet on any of these folks in any fight?
Yeah, I mean, you could bet on whoever you want. But
right.
and he's.
So I'm gonna put. Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I was gonna put 10 on Maddie.
Okay.
10 on Thomas.
Okay. I mean, once again, big favorites and whatnot. It's not going to pay out like crazy, but let's see. And he's looking. He's like,
You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Let's go ahead and put it on Mr. Adam and the Sea Witch.
okay, all right. And he's jotting down. Yeah, okay. Ursula's running even, and Father Robert. Yeah, I mean it's not bad odds. No one really expects.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of betting, so I hope that's going to be good.
Yeah, you're pretty much going to double up.
All right, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and by the way,
You want anything from the Snack Shack, buddy?
You're going to the Snack Shack right now?
Yeah, between fights.
There's some asshole over there yelling at people.
No.
I'm good.
Are there 2 Snack Shacks?
No, there's just one Snack Shack. This place is a dump.
Gotcha. Bertha, you think we can handle this asshole?
I suppose so.
All right. I just need you to be my scary dog privilege. All you got to do is look scary. You don't have to say anything.
Bark, bark.
Perfect. Good job, girl. Good job.
As you're walking up to the Snack Shack, Bertha, can you give me a perception check?
Absolutely.
Okay. You hear it before you see it. From the Snack Shack, you hear, "And you call this Red Stack Stew? What are you doing? This place is a dump! I'm gonna shut this whole thing down! Listen,
I've heard this place
You're an idiot! Your food's garbage! Clean this place up! It's disgusting!"
Is that the same person who was yelling at us in the stands?
As you see Tan screaming at a bunch of people.
Who is it?
Tan Jaffert.
The guy who blew up Romeo?
Yep.
It's the bar guy.
But I don't know that. Who is this bar guy?
Oh, he tried to fix up the bar, and according to Ash, it didn't go well.
This is the guy.
That's the guy.
He's running the Snack Shack.
He darts his head over and he goes, "Oh my God, it's you! You're back! Hey, get over here! Try out this food! I'm telling them it's disgusting. I trust you. You were there for me. Ride or die. I love you, you big, green, beautiful bastard."
Okay, she's gonna grab the food. What is she grabbing? Did she tell what it is?
It's an overcooked thing of rat stack stew.
Okay, she slowly is going to taste the stew.
Give me your survival check.
All right. Well, this is a good way to re-roll a character.
If you die from this stew, I have to kill Tan.
The stew's actually perfectly fine. It's actually delicious. It's the best. It's the best rad stack stew you've ever had.
Oh my God! I kind of like it. She's gonna look to Donnie in approval, and almost a big smile approaches her face as she continues to eat.
Yeah, this lady knows food. She's a farmer, so sounds like
You guys use spices in this?
Oh. Very nice.
There's a kid shaking whack working back there, and he goes, we have a recipe book and we've been following it and it's delicious. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Will you help us get rid of him?
She's
Absolutely.
just entranced in the stew. She's not really hearing anything. She's just...
Yeah, I got it. So I can tell by smelling the stew and seeing Bertha's reaction that this is the best stew that is in existence. And I'm like, don't worry, man, I got you. What's your name behind the counter?
Are you talking to me?
Behind the counter.
Oh, the kid?
The nice one that just talked to us.
His name's Chad.
Yeah. Okay, Chad. All right, so I look at Tan, and I'm like, yo, Tan. Apparently this stew is delicious. What the fuck's your problem?
Who are you to walk up to me and say, what the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is your problem? This stew
My
is
problem
garbage.
is you yelling about the stew being garbage. My name's Donnie.
Well, fuck you, Donnie.
Well, fuck you, Tan. Do you work here or something?
Give me a speech check.
Oh my goodness.
Tom looks at you and goes, I don't have to work here. I was hired by the management to fix this dump. All right?
Who's the management?
There's that one person over there named Franny.
Franny?
Yeah.
At the ticket booth?
She said that she ran this
Franny
place.
runs the ticket booth. Is that right, Bertha? She runs the ticket booth? You've been here before.
Sounds right. Can I get another thing of this?
Chad looks
Bertha,
up at
Bertha.
you. Chad
Bertha.
walks and grabs and gives you another bowl.
Okay, thank you.
Bertha, before you dig in, before you start to tuck into that,
Huh?
does Franny run this whole joint, or does she just run the ticket booth?
Is that the name? I don't remember if it. I don't remember if it is. It sounds right though.
I don't know the name either.
I'm very confident with names. And she goes back into eating while putting
Fantastic.
Franny walks.
How much is?
Franny
how much
actually
is
walks up to
this?
the snack shack at the moment, looking to.
Franny,
Oh, hey there, darling. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. I wanted to let you know, Tan says you hired him to get this place in shape. Bertha is having the best stew of her life that Chad made over here, and Tan is causing quite the stir by just saying that it's awful and terrible and inedible, and it's really kind of harsh in the vibe around here.
Franny looks up
Is
at.
there any way that I can help you make sure, get him out of the, too many cooks in the kitchen? Maybe?
She stares daggers at Tan, and she's like, "No, he came up saying that he wanted to watch the fights, and he asked if there was any food here, and I pointed him over here, and I said, would you mind getting me some food? I'll pay you double the caps if you come over here. I'm too busy running this thing." And he's ball busting?
Yeah, he's pretending like he runs the place. He said you hired him to get this place in shape, and I don't know why you do that, because Chad over here is turning out the best Rad Stag stew this side of the Commonwealth.
Chad starts
Wasteland
blushing.
in general.
Can you give me another speech check?
Absolutely. I mean, just look at Bertha. She's having a ball with this shit.
What is the price on this stew?
As you
That's a great. I did so great that I should be.
as you're saying that, security finally pipes up and looks, and they notice that this asshole's behind the counter that's not supposed to be there. And they look at him and they're like, "Sir, what are you doing back there?" And Tan is going to make a roll.
I'm just gonna sit there like my arms crossed.
Tan goes to swing on the security guards and misses. And the security guard connects and smacks Tan across the cheek with a baton. And a baton, yeah. Tan gets hit with a baton. And he's like, "Hey, buddy, we got to get you out of here. What are you doing busting balls?" And he scoops up Tan over the counter and slams him on the ground and cuffs him and takes him off. As Chad looks at Bertha and goes, "Would you like another bowl of Rad Stag stew, ma'am?"
Yeah, honey, of course.
Okay.
She kind of slurps up the rest of the remaining second bowl of stew as he prepares the third one.
Okay.
This stuff is amazing. Any chance we can snag the recipe?
Well, Will you give me a speech
I
check?
mean, I don't want to take it from you, but could I copy it? Just copy it down.
Would you give me a speech check?
I would love to give you a speech check. I would love to fail this speech check. Too.
He smiles and he's like, I don't know, you guys are nice to me. I'm not supposed to because it's like a secret recipe, and he scribbles down the recipe to the Radstag stew and slides it over to you.
Thank you so much, and don't worry, I'll keep it safe. And I just tuck it back in my jacket that I'm actually wearing. You can't see it.
He looks back at Bertha and would you like one maybe a bowl for the road, ma'am?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. How much is each of these bowls?
15 caps.
So do you think you could work out a little deal because we got tan out of your hair?
Sorry, I don't make the prices.
Is Fran still here?
Yeah, she's right there. Why?
So Franny, we love your stew, right? It is delicious. It is to die for, to be fair. I mean, I'm not going to. I hope I don't. But is there any chance, because I think your business is going to start kicking up a bit now that Tan's out of the picture, that we can maybe get like a slight discount on these bowls?
Honey, I don't know if you know this, but I just run the ticket booth.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Fran.
Chad looks up at Bertha.
Prices here?
Chad looks up at Bertha and is like, ma'am, that's going to be 60 caps, please.
Let me finish the bowl first.
Can I do like a little barter check to see if I can get it down?
Sure, if you want to.
I would love to. And Tan is a man, right? Or the Chad is a man?
Yeah.
It's a +1 to this because I took confirmed bachelor.
It's a difficulty 4 check.
Okay, so I'll throw an AP in there.
Okay.
And because I'll do anything to save a buck, and I get a +1.
Ooh.
Okay. You did say you wanted to barter, but I'll take the speech check.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Chad looks at you. It's okay.
I'm so happy you took that.
We'll go with the speech. Chad looks at you and he goes, well, I can't give you a discount, but you were really nice, so I'll just take it out I'll just pay for it. And he reaches for his tip jar. He reaches for his tip jar and he starts counting out his caps.
Bertha, pay this man.
I will. Just give me a sec. She is entranced in this.
Fine. No, I completely understand.
Would you like another bowl of stew, ma'am?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
This is actually enough to fill me up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you like it, though. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No, this is great.
Oh my god!
You get a full belly of
food. I
food.
really thought it was complimentary because we were helping out.
All right, you get a bowl full of food. You get Tan arrested. Over the PA, you hear once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 3.
Woo.
Coming out of the left tunnel.
Round 3.
The bastard, the bloody Billy. And a rough and tumble raider comes walking out of the tunnel, looking.
Are we back at our seats?
Oh yeah. Okay. Was
Okay.
there anything you wanted to do?
No, I just want to look at Ash and be like, "Do you know him?"
Possibly.
Okay.
All of it's a blur.
And from the right tunnel, we've got the formidable, the teenage beater, the head meter, Astra!
Teenage beater.
And the crowd's like, yeah, Astra! Woo! And one guy's like, I bet on her! And the other one's like, me too! And they're all just pumping their fists.
I look at Ash. You know her?
I don't know, do you?
I think so, yeah. Sorry.
All right.
I just really like a success.
All right, let's do
I like when you tell me yes.
rolls. We don't even have to do rollsies.
Rollsies.
Astra, you're starting this fight.
Okay.
And listen, that was just for initiative, but he got 2 20s in a row, so you are going to get 2 turns before he fights.
Okay. Astra's pumped. She's feeling the blood. She's feeling
One
the
of them is
rage.
sneak attack.
She's feeling empowered by like the energy that she, when she was contemplating back there about like who she has to prove herself to. And she definitely didn't hear anything that was just happening, so she's not thrown off by any Radstag soup fiascos or anything. So she's just gonna go in and see what she can do on this first hit.
All right.
Okay.
You connect, roll damage.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
So.
Okay. But you still okay. So what happened was you went to punch him and you were so excited that you overswing, but you still bumped into him. You still initiated contact. So you still had a success. It was just too amped. So you do
to make damage.
You do get to roll your success check again, so you could roll another attack.
Okay. Do I roll the second one with a third dice still, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no? Okay.
It's the first round, yeah. All right. Perfect.
Okay. Woo! So, damage.
All right.
Astra's pumped.
She
finally makes contact. It's not the best punch she's ever thrown in her life, but she's definitely feeling the skin, contacting the bone.
Yeah, you duff him in the back of the head. He's looking up at his raider friends, and you clock him in the back of the head, and he does a little. And he turns back to you, and you're like, "What the fuck? I wasn't even ready yet." Roll another attack. This is the second round.
Yep.
Okay. Roll damage.
Okay.
And once again, this time he's turning around, and you clock him right in the cheek. Almost starting to give him a shiner, and you get to roll again because it was the training.
Another success. Okay.
All right, roll damage.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
So, in the first round of action, because he was distracted by his raider friends, you managed to clock him in the back of the head, managed to clock him in his cheek, and then to loosen him up, you gave him a rigorous bone-crunching punch into his gut. Right, you can feel it. You can feel him crumple, and you even lift him off the ground a little bit as you give him an uppercut. And he's finally going to have a chance to attack as you knock the wind out of him. He misses. He is rattled. Basically, you rock and sock and bop him. He's just like doosh, doosh, doosh.
Rock and sock
so
robot.
fast. Yeah, and he is doing bad fast and goes to like do a desperation uppercut, and as he swings up, slips on the mud and he falls to the ground prone. It's your turn.
Okay. So he's prone. So in that theory, I could use my feet?
Yeah, I mean,
in an unarmed fight, right?
You can stomp the crap out of him.
Okay, so Astra's gonna switch it up a bit. She's usually a fist fighter, but with him on the ground and her not wanting to get herself any position to be taken down, she's gonna go in with her feet this time.
Okay. Jesus. All right, damage.
She's gonna see what happens here. Okay, so reasonably speaking, she's going to, go to stomp him on like his mid back.
Okay.
Like he's on his belly, I'm guessing. Like he slipped face first.
Yeah, sure. He
Okay.
he
Like,
he
I
lands
don't know
on
what
his
side he's
tummy.
on.
He lands on his
Yeah.
tummy, and you connect full foot down on his spine. You hear a crack. He actually lets out kind of like a ooh, like it like lets off some pressure, but then he realizes that like it hurt and like hell too.
Yeah.
He's a raider. He hasn't slept well in a while. He's had a bad back, so you kind of realigned him, but you also hurt him pretty bad. And you get to attack again because you connected.
Oh.
Training's coming in big time for you. All right, roll another
Woo!
attack.
All right, damage, right? Okay.
All right.
So this time, Astra's gonna like soccer kick him, like in the side. Like she's gonna swing her leg back and just like kick him right in the middle of like his like gut, like essentially like on his side.
The combo of that
Okay.
power uppercut plus a kick to the stomach, he is winded. You're he can't catch his breath. He's got mud everywhere. His fans and friends are just like gasping because he's just getting demolished. This guy's beaten 2 people. He had good fights and he is just getting mollywopped now. As you're wrecking him, and he lost a turn because he slipped on the mud. Roll again. This is the worst fight ever.
Best fight ever.
Oh my god. Roll. Let me. Yeah. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Holy.
Wait, do I roll?
Just roll
do I
damage. Just
4
roll.
damage
Just
dice?
roll damage.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And that's double to 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This time, so you kicked him in the stomach. This time you punt him in the face. He's looks like he's starting to get ready to get up, and you just full on, you cock back, high arc in the air, whoop, just connect, cheek, like his cheek and his face start moving before his head turns, and then his head just snaps over, and he's like, oh, like on the ground, almost like you have wrecked this guy. Roll damage again because you hit. You're gonna feel unstoppable after. No, roll your attack.
Oh,
yeah.
a check.
All right, roll damage.
I'm just. It just keeps growing. It just keeps going. Okay.
Flawless victory. Tell me how you finish off Bloody Bill.
So after punting him in the face, I land my foot. I like lift my leg up and I go to like land my foot right on his shoulder blades, and just kind of like not like kick to smash, but just kick to push into the ground. And like I hold my foot there and I keep it there, and then I do like that like superhero pose, like with my arms like in the air, like showing that I'm just holding his face and his whole body into the ground, just with my body weight in that kick, and waiting for like the reaction of the crowd, like essentially like just pinning him down and like feeling confident in my victory.
You are emoting on the man. You have done nothing but humiliate him. This is someone that's believed that he can fight his whole entire life, and in a minute or in a moment of 30 seconds, you punch him in the back of the head, you clocked him in the face, clocked him in the gut, he missed his attack, you stomped his back, punted his stomach, punted his face, and then pinned him in shame as he lays on the ground. The announcer comes over and he goes, "Oh my God, it's the most handed victory we've seen today, folks. Astra not even getting touched, wrecking Bloody Billy. Send him back to that nasty old Raider camp. Let's hear it for Astra." And the Coliseum erupts. You've gotten their attention. You've just demolished a person. Gone, buried, finished. You wrecked them. It's incredible. You made it to the next
Astra
round.
throws a last fist into the air and starts her proud walk back to the tunnels.
And as you're walking back to the tunnels, near our group out there is a group of raiders that are getting rowdy. Ash, can you give me a perception check?
Rowdy raiders.
Ooh.
She sees nothing. She doesn't hear anything else. She just hears the announcement, cheering, and she's overwhelmed by the noise.
Let me roll this. Okay, and let me roll this. Okay. As you are engrossed with Astra's handed victory, you feel hotness streak across your cheek, Astra, as a bullet or Ash. Sorry, Ash. As a bullet nicks your cheek, and you take 1 damage. As the raiders next to you have started rioting, almost not a riot, but they've started to act up.
She's gonna wipe her cheek. She's gonna look at her finger, lick it. She's gonna look over at them like, really now? Like, this is why we can't have nice things.
That fight was fucking bullshit. She's on something. Boo! Boo! And they punch a person in front of them and knock out a guy standing in front of them. Fuck this place! Burn it down! Boo! Do y'all want to do anything, or do you mind your P's and Q's?
Bertha's gonna hide behind Donnie.
I'm taking my cues here from Ash, Miss 2K Bounty, and I will do and back up whatever she wants to do here. Right? Like, I think it's probably best if we, don't fight these crazy raiders. But
Is security coming to get them?
security?
Can I get a perception check?
Yeah. Oh, I need to lower my health.
You don't see them moving yet. You don't see it's bam bam. They're yelling out. Yeah, you see one of the raiders once again. He actually this time points his gun at the person that he knocked down and tries to take a shot, but misses. Luckily.
Ash is gonna get up very reluctantly. She's gonna walk over there and she's gonna grab the guy's gun and slowly point it up. Like, she's just like pointing it up at the ceiling.
Let's see. All right. His friend next to you cracks you in the jaw for 3 damage, and you guys are now in combat.
Awesome.
There's 3 raiders.
All right, hold on.
You have 1 grappled at the moment. You're holding his gun. And yeah, so you take 3 minus your armor.
I'm still trying to get my health to change.
Well, I'll say this as this is going on. Bertha, you're next to act in the order.
Okay. I'm going to get out my serrated blade. And I'm going to attack the one that attacked my girl Ash.
Okay.
Where is think it's this, right? Nope, that is not.
So you'll do a melee check.
There you go. That's right.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then
Shiny.
what is this? I always try to remember the extra thing with the blade. It's been a while since we did combat.
Serrated, I believe, is a +1. Or serrated adds bleeding, which is a +1 each turn.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 of the face guy die, and then is it this one?
Yep. You get piercing. Ooh.
Okay, so not only do you connect, right? So the guy cracked Ash in the face, and as she did, you instinctively took your serrated knife and just right into the side. You lacerated his kidney as the blade goes in effortlessly. And as you pull out your machete, it tears it up even more as he sustains 3 damage, but is bleeding profusely. And you actually injured him so severely that he can't attack for a turn because he's like instinctively has to press his blood. He's bleeding so much. And it's your turn, Donnie.
All right. Hold on. I was just trying to see something in this book. I'm obviously going to stand up and move so I don't hit anybody. How many of them are there?
There's 3 of them. 3 of you, 3 of them.
3 of me, 3 of them. One's hurt.
Yep. He's taken 3 damage and he's bleeding.
Awesome. Perfect.
And he's injured as well.
And there's one that's not hurt.
There's 2 that's not hurt.
I'm gonna aim for one of them.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna try to hit them with my special gun, not the steel deal, the other special gun that I got.
All right. So it was they have to roll a perception check, right? And if
I can't remember. I have to check the equipment. Hold on.
I believe everyone has to make a perception check, and if they fail, they lose a turn.
Yeah.
It's not letting me look at it because we're in combat.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's because you're using Sebastian's revolver.
Yeah.
This one fails the check. So it's you could roll damage, or you could roll your attack on him.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I just whiffed it, so it doesn't much matter.
He still loses a turn because he turned and saw the beautiful gun and is kind of like, so was
the gun is so sexy.
It's a nice looking gun.
Pull it out. I'm like, look at this hot gun.
It's a fancy looking gun, and a raider would love that gun.
Took him to the gun show.
You stop that. So as you try to shoot, you miss. But luckily, everyone had been seated at the moment, so no one struck with the bullet.
Awesome. That's great. I'm really happy there's no collateral damage.
Not yet. So it is. So it was going to be his turn.
Wait, I do get a smaller minor action. I want to move closer.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are like shoulder to shoulder.
Oh,
with the enemy?
With the bad guys?
Yeah, they were right by you guys.
Oh, I thought they were like down at the thing. Okay.
No. These are the Raider fans of Bill.
Oh, gotcha. So we're fighting fans. I'm shooting at I was shooting at people way further away.
No.
Let's see if I have any dynamite. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it was gonna be his turn. But he lost his turn because of your gun. It's now the grappled Raider's turn. He is going to make a strength check to try breaking out of the grapple. He passes. So he shakes you off, Ash, and he is going to try shooting you at close combat. And he misses as well. As he goes to shoot you, he's not leveraged yet. Like he, you know how he shrugged someone off, and he like shrugged you off and tried to shoot as he did that. Completely whiffed. You're unscathed from the shot. And it is now your turn, Ash.
Oh, lovely.
Oh my.
She's gonna crack her neck and oh. What does she have on her? She needs a knife. I know she's whacking him with her stop sign.
Okay.
She's like, oh, you guys never listened, so I guess you need a bigger sign.
Oh, I wonder if that didn't
Melee.
pop up. Yeah, give me a melee check.
Melee.
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 Having all the fun.
Okay. You
Melee.
connect. Oh, nice. So, and you don't have anything on your stop sign though yet, right? We didn't
No.
beef it yet. So you connect for 3 damage. You crack him over the head as he tries to shoot you. You actually get more leverage to swing down on him. And you don't even hit him with the broadside of the stop sign. You hit him with the sharp edge side and hit him right in the top of the head. And it like
Sliced it right over.
yeah, it definitely it got in there a little bit. As he tries to, he's like, oh, what the fuck? And so that's your turn. It is the guy that attacked you's turn now. But he lost his turn because he got stabbed in the side by
because he
Bertha. So he's gonna spend what would have been his turn holding, like pushing hard on his injury, looking at Bertha, going, please don't fucking stab me again. That's your turn, Bertha.
Might want to back up, Bertha.
I
I mean, you might not.
I feel like in the moment she would not be willing to have mercy for someone that tried to hurt her friend Ash, so she will stab him again.
Okay, there's no mercy in this dojo.
No mercy.
There is absolutely no mercy. You know what?
Show 'em who the real fighter is.
Maybe she won't hit. You know, we can always dream that.
Yeah, I know what you were setting up for. You connect, roll damage.
All right. Well, you know that happens sometimes. Maybe she won't do any damage. You know, maybe he'll be all fine.
Okay. Well, the he did take another point of damage from the bleeding effect, and he is not looking good at all. But all right, it is your turn, Danny.
Danny? All right, Danny's here.
Danny
Daddy's home.
from
baby.
Kickton.
All right, so I'm going to scream
Okay.
with my gun pointed at them.
Okay.
Are you guys done with this, or do you want to keep going?
Give me
We can keep rocking and rolling.
give me a high speech check.
I'd love to. I want to remind you that I'm wearing my formal hat and formal clothing, which both allow me to re-roll 1 dice, and I'm also fucking sorry. What else am I doing?
If you
I have
point
something else,
if you point at another person too, well,
doesn't matter.
that's 4 checks.
Woo!
I have the confirmed bachelor, so I get
Actually, it's
an
5.
extra one.
That's 5 checks. Yeah, they especially the guy that got stabbed. He goes,
the show.
he looks up and he's like, "I fucking give up! Please stop! Stop! Ow! God, it hurts so bad!"
Hey, I'm willing to back down. Ash, Bertha, are you guys willing to back down? Specifically, Ash, baby, do we need to kill these folks or?
Well, they are causing quite a bit of trouble for all these people.
I point
You
my gun
almost
back
shot
at him.
someone who was innocently watching the show, and you
guys
shot
gonna
me
leave?
in the face.
Are you guys gonna leave? You guys want to leave?
Yeah, I know. Fucking. He looks up. He's like, Fred.
No, you guys are going to leave Rome.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, I fucking. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Be good little boys and get going.
Yeah, fantastic. Fred.
Yeah. Hey. I just.
Can you get security over here to escort these boys out?
Already on top of it. Hey, you fucking idiots! We let you guys in. I told you to behave. You're fucking out of here, guys. And security comes and hauls them off as the lookers around start cheering you all on, realizing that you kind of protected the crowd. And as you're kind of collecting yourself, two sharply dressed people walk over. And
I want to ask Fred if I collected on that fight, though. I mean, I'm interested in the sharply dressed people, and I want to give Ash medical attention. There's a lot to happen here.
Yeah.
Ash is fine.
You got shot in the face.
You put on money for what?
For the two long shots
for Ursula and Father Robert.
Papa Robert.
And it was 10 and 10.
Yeah, 10 and 10.
Fred's like, hey, I got to take care of this, but here's your 20 caps. And he flicks them over to you.
Right on. So I just broke even. That's fantastic.
No. You get it's 10 on top of it. So it's.
Oh, so I get 40.
Yeah.
Nice.
As you are counting your caps, the two sharp dressed people come over, and they're like,
"Oh no,
hey, gentlemen, but thank you."
Oh, okay. I don't see gender.
Hey, listen, good on you. Hey, I know who you guys are, right? You're the new Cake Town delegates, representatives.
Yeah, Cake Town.
Hey, I'm Scotty Dent, if you will. I'm from Skenny Denny. Go figure. I'm the representative over at Skenny Denny. This is my friend Benny. He's from Albany. And a guy in a checkered suit reaches his hand out and he goes, hey there.
Oh, no.
What's up, cats? My name's Benny. It's good to meet you.
No.
That was incredible. Hey, listen, when you guys got time, let's talk a little politics. Cause
you want to sit with us?
Yeah, by all means.
Not wearing pink, right? We only wear Wednesdays. We wear pink, but no other day.
Hey, listen, I'm down to wear some pink. And
all right, cool.
Scott,
as long as it's not Wednesday, so you can sit with us as long as you're not wearing pink.
Scotty pops down next to you.
Ancient philosophy.
And he kind of looks over both ways and is like, hey, listen, it's nice seeing fresh faces around here because I'm getting kind of tired of the people around here, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe we can talk shop a little bit. We're looking for people that we can feel are maybe straight up and honest because it's getting kind of fucking crazy lately.
I've never been anything but honest as long as you don't have me in prison.
Awesome. So do you have any questions for them before we get into the next? Oh, well, it's break time, but we'll. Do you have any questions before we go to break?
Who are you? Who do you work for? What brings you here? What is your angle? Just the basic, all the questions.
Okay.
Do you have a drink?
I like Nuka-Cola. Scott.
Do you have a drink for me? I just got shot in the fucking face.
Oh, sure. Benny pulls out a nice looking, it's a really classy looking flask that has some like old aged bourbon in it.
Does it say like Vault 31 or whatever? Lucky 31 or whatever.
I mean
38.
It has.
I knew that I was wrong.
It has a casino chip on it. You probably don't know what it is.
No, probably not.
So where are you boys from?
She's gonna sniff it. Just making sure. She's gonna sniff it.
You gonna drink poison?
You're not
again?
from around here, are you? She's gonna take a big ass swig.
And with that, we will hop off to our break. We're going to take a 15-minute break so we could stretch and get drinks and go potty and whatnot. I will be back briefly to talk with people.
I have a question.
What's up?
When you get back.
Okay.
Yeah, when you get back.
Okay. So yeah, I'll be back if anybody wants to talk or hang out and chat with us. And we will officially start back up at 10:15. But we'll be back around before then, probably. All right. See you in a little bit, everybody. Of course, it doesn't have the sound playing.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a drag.
we were talking about that.
Man.
Yeah. It sucks
We also
because we were sure you were really funny.
It is really funny.
yeah, we
those
wanted to
those from the
ad-lib
past.
for you, but...
Have you seen it before, April?
Oh yeah.
I think
You haven't seen that?
That's a
I've seen
throwback. It's good. It's funny. I used to play that when I went to the bathroom. Oh boy. All right.
So I have two questions.
Yeah. Shoot.
One question. Did Astra visually witness any of that fight that they just had?
I don't know. We'll have to make a check. Oh no.
Okay.
Actually, we don't even have to make a check. You're in the tunnel. You wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if I had made it all the way to the tunnel. Okay, so in theory I could have heard it, right?
Could hear gunshots.
Yeah, so that would that could have an effect. Okay, so that could have an effect on me. The other question I had is you had kept saying I was really pumped up after that fight. Were you alluding to the fact that my pumped up effect is going to last another round?
I would never give you that.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure. I just wanted to know whether to cross it off my list of buffs or not.
It do be gone.
Sure.
All right. Is Rick back? Hey, Mr. Che, you here?
Huh?
Huh?
And potatoes.
I'm here.
Come on now. I can't read.
Oh, I just couldn't hear you. I think my was broken on my end.
If you're all ready, we could hop back into it.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Oh my God! All right.
I was born ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I was born breached. So, anyways,
We already had this conversation, so
We're all the problem children, okay?
Right now.
so
that's gonna go
all
on
of us
forever,
would have
every
died
time.
in an earlier time.
so we come back,
Probably her
and
moms too.
the crew
Maybe
is
we did.
the crew is sitting with Scotty Dent from Skinny Denny and Benny from All Benny. They are.
Second, I just want to above the table say that I thought Skinny Denny was Skinny Atlas, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing here?
No, that's not Skinny Atlas here.
It's Schenectady.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
I'm with it now.
And so they sit down. Ash takes a swig of bourbon. They alluded to the fact that they're interested in kind of seeing where you guys are at and learning more about you. So as Astra's setting up for the next fight, they look over at you and they go, "Hey, pardon my my vagueness. A little introduction, but you guys seem a little leery. What do you want to know about me? I can give you. Listen, I'm a open man. This is Scotty Dent talking. I'm an open man. Whatever you guys need to know, let's jab. Let's gab."
Where you from, Mr. Dent?
Skinny Denny, over to the east.
I mean, your whole life?
I mean, mostly.
Where'd you meet your bro here?
He's like right next to us. He's over at Albany. But he's from out west.
Okay.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
What brings you here? I mean, obviously you're here for the cock, but what's your angle? Tell me about you. Tell me about you, Scotty.
I mean,
you okay with Scotty?
Yeah, that's actually I prefer Scotty.
Nice. Scotty.
Honestly,
I'm Donnie, by the way.
Donnie, Scott. See, you get it. Don sounds gross, right?
I mean, like, it's not a bad name, but I would imagine if I knew him that Don would be my dad and I would be Donnie.
Yeah, my dad's name was Gerald.
Yeah, you knew your dad? That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
So Jerry,
no, just Gerald.
did he fly invertebrates at all?
Yeah, he was actually a vertebrate jump man.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
So interesting to learn about you, Scotty.
you asked about angles. I know you can only take words as far as you could throw them, but honestly, I'm not trying to work on an angle except for getting stuff working,
You
Like
throw
what's up?
words.
Yeah, you can't
Oh
throw
no.
words. Thank you, Bertha. I was
I
thinking
mean,
the same thing.
When you yell, aren't you technically throwing your words at someone?
I mean, I guess the only battles I can really win are rhetorical. So I guess instead of throwing hands, I
Ooh,
throw
I've seen-
words.
Also, ventriloquism. You're throwing your voice. You know, just throwing that out there. But anyways,
Oh, throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there, baby. Hey, baby, looking pretty fly.
so anyways, yeah, there's like, you guys have been here what? 2 days, 3 days? No, you've been here for a while, right? I've heard
Yeah, I
about
don't
you
know,
guys coming
week or
in
so,
town.
A couple weeks. Yeah.
Let me guess.
My kid.
Maybe did you have like did Dan stop by, or maybe did you get like Randy or Dahlia? Any of them hit you up yet?
We met Dolia.
Yep. That's about right. And a lot of people have met Dahlia. And I'm getting pretty tired of it. So I'm looking to see if maybe there's people here that aren't talking to all those assholes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make a
Like
change.
a little for the people, by the people.
Like it should have been.
Kinda rise up like a fist.
Yeah, like it should have
Take
been for a
control over
while.
The corporations, power for the workers.
I don't know.
I was
Donnie,
just talking to kids at the school about this. They are all in.
you seem like you've
Yeah.
cracked a book on this before. Like, I'm getting
I do some reading.
pretty tired of this. It's like I read in the books back in the day that this used to be a thing, and you know, I'd rather bombs drop on us again than this shit happening again. You know, so I'm trying to just see if anyone's interested in, I don't know, maybe not getting paid off to.
So I got to be honest, Scotty. Our lives were threatened by
Dahlia.
yeah,
Yep.
Miss Hallucinogen, and we kind of promised that we would vote with her.
Mm-hmm. On the
But we don't want to.
the chem ban.
Yeah, to ban chems, which is not, you know what I mean. Like I'm very
I'll tell
very conservative when it comes to the chems, right? I don't want there to be a problem.
I'll tell you right now, unless you get a lot of people changing their mind, that one's gonna pass. Unfortunately, she's been laying a lot of groundwork.
Pipe on that one.
But yeah, I hear you. Listen, you guys are gonna either have to get used to getting blackmailed and stuff like that, or you're gonna learn. You know, gonna have to.
Hey, I'm cool. What?
Just all I can say is sure up what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like Skenny Denny's definitely they've withheld funds from us. We've had people shake us down, things like that.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
been
Cake Town safe.
yeah.
Cake Town.
Look out. It's important to be here. I'm glad that you guys are here and we can enact change, but like it's getting pretty bad.
Right
on.
Right on. All right. Yeah. So that one's gonna pass. What's the other one? What's the other legislature you're interested in? Could you tell me about?
Well, I mean, on the docket right now,
docket.
Yeah, we're looking to so there's the chem ban. There's one, and he looks over at Benny, and he goes, I don't even want to say this one. And Benny looks and he's like, hey there, guys, listen, I'm just thinking, I proposed a bill, you know, that everybody starts wearing a 3-piece suit, you know, looking nice and chill and looking smooth. You know what I'm saying? Looking.
And what's wrong with the way I'm dressed, huh?
I just kind of slide up. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the way she's dressed. But I, obviously, in my formal hat and suit,
I'm just saying
exactly what you're talking about, Donnie. Benny.
I'm just saying.
Scotty, Benny, and Donnie. Hey, the E-boys.
It's a formal looking look, and I think that it looks nice. You know what I'm saying? You catch my drift?
I got my gun and kind of spin it, and I put it back in my pocket.
Slick. I like that.
Fancy pistol.
Chances are that one's not going to pass, by the way, unfortunately. I've been trying. No one's listening to me.
I'm voting for you, Benny.
Fuck, God willing. There's also, and Scotty Dent peeps back up, we're looking to assemble a congressional army. We haven't gotten that passed yet. There's been some people that are saying it's unnecessary and they don't want to tie in their own like militia or their own mercenaries to give them over to the Congress of the Commonwealth. So that's kind of like a 50-50 shot. We don't know where that's going to land. And
I don't handle defense. That's all Ash and Astra, who's in a tunnel right now.
And there is this is ridiculous. I can't even believe we're voting on this. There is a vote to absolve the Congress and set the mayor of New York, New York, Veronica Crabble, be made Queen of the Commonwealth. So, and
that sounds awfully familiar.
That has a lot more votes than it should.
So Queen Ronnie needs some opposition.
Yeah, and be careful calling her Ronnie. She will flip her shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So she's not part of our gang. Gotcha. Group, not gang.
Whatever. You can call it whatever it is, because I call them a gang all the time. There's definitely some shit going on there that I don't understand, and I don't know who's pushing that lever, but if it doesn't pass this time, I bet it's a lot closer next time, is all I gotta say.
So Benny, where are you from? Mr. Three-piece suit.
I'm from Albany.
Your buddy said you're originally from out west.
Yeah, I'm out from. You ever hear New Vegas?
No.
It's now Frank comes or Fred comes around and is taking bets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Fred. Yeah.
All day, every day like that, but with rad scorpions too.
Oh.
Got these bugs.
I don't know what's that.
Rad scorpion?
Yeah.
Oh, what do they got out here? Just imagine giant fucking bug size of looks at Bertha. Maybe even bigger than her. Horizontal. Massive.
Like Bertha.
Massive claws. Stinger that can just pierce through your heart. Surrounded by them. Yeah.
Not going there.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That does not sound.
I prefer the mountains over the desert.
Oh my goodness. No wonder you're up here in Albany.
Yeah.
Benny.
I moved pretty quick when I saw my brother get just chopped in half by one of those things. Yeah.
That's what brought you out here?
Wouldn't it bring you out here too?
I mean, I guess. Can I roll perception to see if he's lying?
Yeah, by all means.
Like, he doesn't have to know, but I just want to know. I know he's lying.
I don't know.
Because I crucified him.
You should see the swamps in Louisiana.
No, that's gospel. His brother got chopped in half by a friggin' rad scorpion. Snip, snap.
And that's what brought him out here? Because that's what I wanted to know.
I mean, he didn't
bring me out here. Yeah. Okay, fine.
I mean, he lost family and stuff like that, and maybe another part of his extended family got killed after he was blackmailing someone. After he shot him in the head. It's nothing.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing big. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's nothing to be. There was nothing there for him.
Does he have Maria?
He does not have anything.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
It's more of a run.
If he did, we were gonna need that gun.
It was more of a run out of town sort of thing.
Gotcha. Right on. Whoever whoever chased him out of town took his gun, I imagine. Fantastic. No, that's no problem.
Oh, this isn't. In case the lore people out there are asking, this is not that Benny.
It's been several
But is he
hundred. It's
Benny
been
the
too long.
It's been
Sixth?
several hundred years.
Benny lives.
Is Benny from New Vegas?
Benny lives in Albany.
Yeah, no, but he was from out west, from New Vegas.
Yeah.
He has a poker chip on his thing, which I don't know what that is.
Will you give me a perception check? This will count as a lore check.
I would
Lore
love
check.
to give you
History
a lore
check.
Where's
I'm dead.
just singing my alphabet again?
You have heard of a place, and this isn't the first place that this has happened. There was a vault that you've heard about as well, where everyone had the same name, and Albany lays it on thick.
No.
He's from Albany. They're all Bennies there. Everybody's a Benny.
So this is the Gary Vault, only it's a town.
They're all Bennies in Albany.
And they all base their personalities off of some newspaper story they read from.
Well, he knows the story because his family was from there, and his family was part of that. But
This is actually kind of good because I'm bad with names.
yeah,
Yeah, no, Bertha, this is going to be a great place for you to visit. We'll be able to talk to everybody there. I hope.
I'm remembering who's who.
I hope they're all nice and not.
are you guys all nice?
Ash
Yeah.
still has the flask.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're not all nice, but not everybody's nice. But that's fine.
I heard about this. Anyway, whatever. Everybody
Bertha's
knows.
gonna try to whisper to Donnie, I don't think Sly's very nice.
You haven't come around the Sly, honey?
We cut to Sly, who's in the hotel, naked, sitting in the steam room, relaxing and enjoying his day off. As the
Deserves it.
As the PA announcer kicks in, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th round.
Oh, I didn't place any bets. That's fine.
Coming out of the left tunnel. Oh, you've seen her around town. You've probably shared a drink with her. It's the one. It's the only Ursula. As a mountain of a woman comes stomping out of the tunnel. You can't smell her, but she reeks of Gwyneth Stout. And she
Oh, that stale beer smell.
Oh yeah. And she comes out kind of flapping her arms, flexing her biceps. She's dancing her pecs a little bit.
I can't do that.
And it cuts back over. Head in the right tunnel!
But I can't.
Holy Jesus, knocking out Bloody Billy without even getting hit! It's the monster of Cape Town! Astra! And it's a roar now. Everybody is just... You're the one person that's knocked out a guy without even getting hit in the 3rd round. Everyone else was starting to have closer fights. Even Thomas had a closer fight than you did. You wrecked Bloody Billy.
Astra's walking out. She's ignoring the room is like starting to blur, but also like she's just focused in on like her opponent, and she's like, flexing her muscles a little bit, but just, walking calmly to the center of the ring, ready to start this next battle as she like puts her fist in her palm and just like, braces and like looks around at the crowd, and she looks over to the group, Ash and Donnie and Bertha, and she kind of like senses that there was some disturbance like before she came out. Like she heard the gunshots, she heard some commotion, and she kind of looks over them for like like giving them the eyes, like you good, like like, and then just kind of like gives them a nod and prepares to lay in on this opponent here.
All right. We're gonna make a quick roll to see who goes first. Let's pop on over. All right.
Not Astra.
Well, we'll see. 20, yeah. So Ursula goes first. She grunts down at you. She's like, "Hey, it's good to meet you. I saw that you've been having a good fight, and this is gonna be a good fight." She kind of lets out a little belch, and you can smell the waft of alcohol on her. And she goes, "Best of luck to you, friend."
Pierces.
And she cocks her fist back and connects. Because she's so strong, she actually has 3 combat dice that she rolls with as she plants a punch square on your forehead. She meant to punch you in the nose, but she's so tall that she duffed you straight in the forehead. Would be for 1 damage, but you have the
+1.
So it's your turn.
Astra brace the head, the hit gets her in the forehead, and it kind of shakes her, but she moves her head around her fist after it lands and shakes it off as she goes to uppercut her with her dominant hand.
Okay. Okay, you connect.
Okay. So 2 damage dice. Ooh.
So you don't miss. You hit her.
Hit.
You plant a punch square in the sternum. She's tough. She's a tough lady, but you did connect. So you get to swing again.
Okay. Astra goes in again for a second uppercut, attempting to just hit her a little harder, but she just doesn't. She doesn't connect it. She's aiming for her chest, but Ursula ducks back as soon as the hand comes through, and she doesn't finish the swing.
And Ursula's kind of zoning in. She could heavy breathing, kind of looking for her next hit. She cocks her arm back again and connects once again with you. She's aiming. Yeah, she goes to punch you square in the sternum as well, trying to knock the breath out of you, and she hits you for 3 damage.
Okay. For 2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Always take what I say and then minus what you have.
Yeah. Okay. So Astra she definitely feels the punch land, and she is pushed back by the hit. She takes a step back in reaction and then braces herself and goes to try to essentially knock her down by kicking her in the side of the calf to try to swipe her off her feet.
So you want to go for, instead of doing damage, you want to try to make her go prone?
Yeah.
Okay. This will be an opposed check. Okay. Yeah, so you manage to get her prone, but knock yourself over. As you go to kick her leg out, you swipe too hard, and now you're both down on the ground together. So neither of you have an advantage on the other. And so now it's her. Well, you get to go again because
success. Yeah. So I'm gonna use my minor action to get back up, or my major action. So I'm gonna immediately after the fall, it knocks the wind out of me, but I'm still pumped from the adrenaline. So I'm gonna immediately flip to my side and push myself up off the ground.
Okay. Yeah, she is going to stay on the ground and attack with disadvantage. Okay. And she misses you. And she will spend 2 AP to stand up as a major action as well. Now it's your turn.
Okay, so Astra's gonna go in for another punch. This time, attempting to land some type of like punch into her gut.
Okay.
Gut punch.
Okay. So roll damage. Okay. So you hit her for 4 damage, and you said you were punching her in the gut.
Yeah.
As you connect into her stomach,
punch through her stomach.
you can feel something give way inside, and you actually punch so hard that she's got the wind completely knocked out of her and goes prone again. She's on her knees. And you get to attack again.
And starts chanting, Astra, Astra, Astra.
Give me a speech check.
Ash is gonna join in.
2 speech.
Can I roll that with extra dice because Ash is joining in?
If you want
to.
I don't want to use AP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You get the crowd to like, Astra, 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 Astra,
Astra, Astra, Astra.
All right, roll damage or roll attack again.
Okay. So
she should get advantage.
Yeah.
Because of the crowd.
One extra die.
Roll your attack. All right. All right.
Can I re-roll?
You feel lucky?
You're gonna use luck for?
Can I use my one? No, can I use my free re-roll per
fight? Yeah. I believe it's 1 dice though.
Okay. So do I just do 1d20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you miss again.
Yeah.
It's not so much that you. No. It's okay. It's not that you whiffed it as much as you got over pumped from the crowd. You got a little too hyped up, and it's like, do you beef it? Kind of, but it's only because you're so what?
So, I never got to hit my second, or was that my second?
That's
hit
what
for
it was. Yeah,
success?
that's what it was.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Brain no worky. Fight. Pumping.
So yeah, she you're just so excited and stuff that you're like starting to get a little loose with it because you're so pumped. And so she's gonna go for her attack.
She's still prone though.
Yeah. So she misses, and she's gonna use the last of her AP to stand up again. She's really frustrated that she's missed twice.
Okay. So Astra's, trying to pump herself up. She's again gonna go for another gut punch since Astra's shorter than her. Like that's like
soften up the core.
Soften the core. That's where she can hit the hardest. Put the most force into it.
Okay, you connect.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Roll a damage attack again. It's starting to get that vigor going too. It's starting to get harder and harder hits. You're starting to crack in. Are you going for the stomach again?
Yeah.
All right, roll damage again. You're just crunching in. You're just bam, 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 left, right, connecting over and over and over and over again, chipping away at this mountain of a woman. She's starting to look pretty beat up.
So do I go again?
No, that was
no. Okay, just one second attack. Okay.
So she's up. She's finally connecting. She got an AP back, so she's going to spend an extra AP for 4 dice. And it's almost like the will of the crowd is weakening her. It's almost like the cheering is getting you beefed up and bulked up and ready to fight. So she cracks you for 2 damage. And it's now your turn.
Okay. Astra's again, you know, she's knows what's working, she sees what's working, she's feeling the energy from the crowd, so she's just gonna go in again for another punch straight to the gut.
Okay.
So we're going here.
Okay.
We're just doubling down.
Yep.
Again with another punch
Okay.
to the gut. Okay. We're connecting. We're feeling the stomach get weaker and weaker at this point.
All right. She's not down yet, but she is doing really rough. And luckily strength is high for her unarmed. So that does connect. And she hits you for 4 damage.
Okay. Astra's really feeling the weight of that last blow. That was like the first hit that like in the whole in any fight that's really like thrown her a little bit off balance. It's definitely like she felt the, you know, the light flash before her eyes.
Yeah, for sure.
And so she's, you know, she's a little bit frazzled, and she's gonna go for this time she's gonna go for an uppercut to try to make contact with her head.
Okay.
But she's not sure if it's gonna
land. Roll damage.
Okay. Her uncertainty paid off, and she made contact with Ursula's chin, but just like barely, like, you know, like kind of, you know, tapping it.
No. How do you finish off Ursula?
Oh, okay. Oh, well, so she makes contact with the side of her chin, but you can tell that Ursula's very woozy from all of the like hits that she's taken in like the last round and just the angle because Astra's shorter than her that it comes from like knocks her neck back really fast, and just the speed at which Astra hit her in the chin and the way her neck like kind of almost snaps a little bit like knocks the wind out of her, and she falls back slowly, like almost in slow-mo, and Astra's just kind of like stunned. Like Astra didn't expect that hit to like follow through the way it did, but she is like standing there like, oh, I just did that? Like, oh, okay. And she could hear the crowd start to get really rowdy and like roused up by the way that that fight ended.
Yeah, the crowd erupts. A lot of people actually bet for you, but a lot bet against you too. Ursula is known to be just this monster of a woman and very amazing fighter. As the announcer comes on stunned and, oh my God, down goes Ursula! Astra proving that she is here to win it! Everybody give it up for Astra! And the crowd just roars. All right.
Okay. Astra proceeds to, you know, confidently turn around, like pivot from her spot and walk towards the locker room and down the tunnel, kind of slowly waving at her friends like, oh, I hope they're doing good over there. Oh man, I'm feeling good now. A little beat up, but oh man, that was a good fight.
When you get back to the tunnel, Maddie's there. Can you give me a perception check?
Heck yeah. Perception check.
You see that Maddie's got a black eye forming and she has a cut on her forehead.
Oh.
And she's like, oh my God, darling, I I've picked a couple losers in my day, but I looked at you and I had a feeling, and oh my God, you are something special, girl. You know that? Amazing. I can't believe it. Good job.
You know what, Maddie? When I looked at you the first time, I had a feeling too. But I'm having a funny feeling right now because I might be good at punching and I might not be too good at talking, but I am good at knowing when someone's being a little, sneaky with me. Because something dark is, giving away that, you might be playing me for a fool.
Honey, you don't got a pussyfoot.
I just want you to know.
What?
That I don't play with fools. But if you come clean, you might have a mean, lean fighting machine on your side.
Honey, you don't got a pussyfoot nothing. I'm in this fucking Coliseum. I'm in every time. Sugar, I don't know. I didn't realize that was some grand mystery, darling.
Well, you ain't be playing it straight and you ain't be speaking it out, then I don't be knowing it.
Did I ever
You had to know by the time you met me that I'm about as blind as a door.
Did I ever tell you I wasn't in the Coliseum, darling? Listen.
I mean, I never asked the right question, so I guess you're right on that foot. But, honey, that means that these fists are going to be touching you in ways that I wasn't prepared for.
Oh, girlie, if that's going to scare you, listen, I'm not going to hold back. You better not hold back if we run into each other. I'm telling you that much. Listen, I'm looking forward to it.
I ain't holding back. But
good, I don't want you to hold back. I want you to show me why I picked you.
Okay, so we've got a girl who's down for a little tussling. You know, I'll make sure to make it up to you afterwards, though. And Astra winks at her as she continues on to pass her to the medic.
Girl, you do better flirting than you do thinking. Use your head next time, okay?
Oh, I'll definitely be using my head.
The medic comes over and patches you up once again. You're back to full health. Is there anything that you want to do in the locker room, or you just prepping for the next fight?
Astra wants to, make sure she's, like, do I have any? I don't even have any water. What am I talking about? Astra was thinking she should drink some water, but, make sure she's hydrated, make sure she's all, like, loose, maybe do a little, like, peaceful meditation.
The medic's stabbing your head, kind of like, getting, because you're bleeding a little bit from the punch, from Ursula, and she's like, are you thirsty? I see you looking around. You need something to drink. I mean, we got stuff here. Want a little snack or something?
Yeah, do you have any water? Maybe some jerky or something, just to get my mind in the game.
Oh, for sure.
Keep the fuel flowing.
She goes over and grabs some food for you, grabs a drink, gets you, feeling all good.
Okay, Astra chugs back the water, and starts gnawing on the food, just mentally preparing herself for this next fight, but ready to keep showing her guns.
All right.
As they say.
It cuts back to the group. Is there anything that y'all want to do?
I'm good.
Ash is lounging back. She's leaning back. Her legs are kicked up. She's still got the flask. She hasn't given it back.
If everybody's chilling, listen. It makes sense because the fights are starting to thin out a little bit. Y'all happen to see Thomas. It's starting to pop out. You can start noticing the fighters that people were talking about, and you're seeing Thomas decimate people as well. You saw Father Robert just have a close fight where it looked like he was about to lose, and then just came back with a vicious uppercut that hit a guy right on the butt and knocked him out. And you're seeing Maddie,
an upper butt cut. Nice.
And you see Maddie just fierce. I mean, she fights like a primal warrior. It's wild.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Maddie is. It's not like she's winning everything handedly, but she is. You could tell she's putting everything in it. And just as y'all are kind of getting into it and you watching the fights, it's that time once again. Everybody, welcome to the quarterfinals. That's right. We got from the right tunnel coming on out. It's the crazy killer of Cake Town, the maniacal murderer, Astra!
You're gonna give me a big head.
And the crowd all
Cake Town.
This unknown person who has come into the Coliseum and destroyed people today is walking out. You're quickly becoming a fan favorite. And on the other side, holier than thou, the preacher who will clear the bleachers, the mister who will fister, Father Robert!
Wow.
And a little, as he's walking out, a choir.
I'm out of breath.
A choir starts singing a hymnal. Oh, hail the Adam!
No.
The glorious Adam! Come meet the Adam!
Oh my God!
And
Father Robbie.
He's in.
Donnie, is that another language they're speaking?
No, I think they're the children of Adam. It's a cult.
They're all kids from one guy?
No, that's just what they call themselves. They're not kids. They're all adults, but they call themselves the children of Adam, like the atom bomb.
And Father
They worship
Robert.
radiation.
That's kind of weird.
It is incredibly weird.
Father.
I'm so happy you agree.
Father Robert walks out in full frock. He has his whole outfit on. And as he gets to the center, he sheds it like Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White.
Ash
naked.
Busts out laughing as soon as he comes out in full regalia.
And he is, as Donnie noticed, stark naked. It's the first naked fighter that Astra has seen. And Father Robert shouts out, "Children, I bear my skin for you to shed your sin. Come to the children of Adam and be healed."
Oh, I know what I'm doing. First move.
Johnny has his head in his hands and he's just like shaking his head.
Ash
like, oh my
completely sits
God.
up and she's like leaning forward. She's all in for this fight. This looks interesting.
I
Close your
actually
eyes,
think
sweetie.
a cake looks much better than he does.
All right. Let's roll to see who goes first.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Cake
better
looks
be
much
me.
better than he does.
It's not gonna be me.
Yeah.
This picture of Baldur's Gate 3 scene at the barn. Ash is totally
Oh my
a starring right
God.
now.
All right. Father Robert, before the bout starts, bows his head and is muttering under his breath, "Adam, give me the strength to decimate my foe. In your name I pray," as he gets ready for his first attack.
Oh no.
And
Astra's
as
laughing.
as
Literally.
as he's praying and he's getting ready for his first attack, he hears Astra laughing at him.
Oh, Ash.
And he sheepishly and distractedly looks at her and goes, "Child, why are you laughing?" And loses his turn because it's a critical failure.
Amazing. That's amazing.
It's your turn.
Okay. Astra's
Well done.
laughter stops cold.
Uh-oh.
And she just looks at him and goes, "Maybe you should use your fists more than you use your mouth. and Asher goes to kick him, like right between.
Oh,
Right exactly where you think.
We're getting a field goal kick going. Okay, roll damage.
Yes, field goal.
Hoping for a nat 1. No. Hey, listen, you missed the McNuggets, baby.
Both of them.
Father Robert looks at you and he goes,
"That's unbelievable,
child. If you think that I didn't see that coming, listen. Don't telegraph your kick so much. In the name of Adam, I shall wreck you." As he gets ready to attack. Oh, beautiful.
I shall wreck you.
Oh no.
And
Father, I have sinned.
Father Robert goes to attack you and hits for 2 damage. But he goes and wants to go punch you and connects on your wrist, and you can feel your left wrist give way, and he broke your wrist.
Oh my god.
And he has been training as you've been training and goes to attack again.
Oh, no.
And hits you for 2 more damage.
Okay. So take a total of 3, right? Or 2. Okay, so Astra's like pained from the hit to her left wrist.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to baby that hand. She's not going to like obviously use it in this next move. She also like recognizes that he's changed his stance. And so she is going to attempt to uppercut him with her right hand.
Okay. Okay. You connect.
Okay. Okay. So Astra lands the hit.
Okay.
On his I guess on the side of his cheek.
As you punch him, you see that it doesn't hurt as much as you would think that it would hurt him. He seems to take the hit in stride.
Okay. So does he take it for 1 less damage?
That's not for you to know. Go for your attack again.
Okay. So this time Astra's gonna go in for an uppercut.
Okay.
Assuming that he's slightly taller than her, but not as tall as Ursula.
No, he's a frail looking man. He's
okay. So yeah, she's gonna go in for an uppercut, aiming for the bottom of his chin, essentially.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You connect once again. You crack him in the jaw. He takes it in stride. It's his turn now. And he stares at you and he goes, "Child, it's not too late to repent. I could save you." As
Ash is gonna shout out, "Fuck him up!"
and he goes,
I'm just looking at Ash like, yeah.
As
he said,
as he's going to as he's going to hit
empty,
you,
by the way.
As he's going to punch you in the face, he turns his head, distracting, goes, "What was that?" And completely whiffs his punch. It's your turn.
Okay. Astra's gonna go again. This time for she's gonna attempt to kick him again.
Okay.
Another field goal she's hoping for. This time she's sick of this one.
Okay, roll damage. Yep. You crush his balls. You do the thing where you don't even kick with the point. You don't kick with the point of your foot. You connect with the shin, and
Mm-hmm.
you get full lift off.
Mm-hmm.
He is up in the
Just
air.
lift him off the ground. Yeah.
The crowd lets out an audible ooh gasp, and a couple people are booing and goes, "That's fucked up." It's your turn again.
Okay. Astra's just
Right in the mini
snarling at him at
notes.
this point. She's right in the mini. Astra's snarling at him at this point. She's like, yeah, that's why I don't show my cards.
Okay. Roll damage again.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget.
Astra's not gonna field goal again.
Don't forget, you're full
going in for
AP. And AP, you can
Oh,
add
true.
damage dice, and you just crit, so...
Oh! Can I use an AP right now? How many do I need to use for one extra dice?
It's 1 for 1, 3 for 2, or 6 for 3. I'm just saying, I mean, if
Okay.
you really want to just run out, you could do whatever you want. I'm not backseat gaming.
Okay, so I forgot about that for combat dice. I thought it was only on D20, so that's why I needed that. So I'm gonna use one extra dice, and I'm gonna go in for a punch to the gut.
Okay.
Because we all know that hurts immediately after the other.
Okay. So you connect. So you crunch his
3 damage?
McNuggets. Let me see where we're at.
Because a critical hit times 2.
I know how that works. I'm just looking where we're at.
I'm pumped.
And then okay. Yep. So in this turn, you kicked him in the nuts and punched him in the stomach and winded him, and he is still trying to preach to you because he's holier than thou. He goes, "Okay, child, I understand that we're in combat together, but the power of Adam will heal you!" And he swings a wild man haymaker and connects on the side of your head, hitting you for 2 damage. And he goes, "Adam be praised!" And he swings again and connects and hits you for 2 more damage.
Okay. Astra's feeling the burn from the preaching and the hits. And she's going to go in for another punch to the stomach. Oh.
You don't have that one special vote. Yeah.
Yeah, can I re-roll that?
Can I re-roll that?
Oh!
And you...
Well, at least no. No, I still do have a complication. Okay.
No, this complication's gone. And he looks...
Not with my perk.
No, because you have the 15 and the 16, so you're fine.
Oh, okay.
But he is feeling the Lord. The splitting of the atom is charging him as he looks at you and bows his head quickly, kind of charging up a little prayer power, goes for another attack.
Oh.
Prayer power.
And
Prayer power?
Every time he's praying, he's missing. And he's gonna...
Protected by the...
Yeah, it's your turn.
The deals with the devil I've made, I guess. And I am going to go in for a punch to the face this time. I'm sick of hearing him open his mouth. I really just want to, like, I just want to put an end to it.
Okay.
Okay. And I think I'm going to use another AP if I can.
Okay.
The 3rd dice.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And you get to attack again.
Okay. And I'm going in this time. I'm still babying my left hand. So again, with my right hand, I'm going in for another right hook.
All right. You hit again.
Okay. I'm not going to use the extra dice this time. Just going to roll normal. Okay.
So just double checking. So you rolled a 19, so you do have a complication.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So on that swing, because your left wrist is hurting so much, you actually do one less damage because you can't. The pain is. You're trying to focus through it, and you have a lot of rage and stuff, and a lot of focus, but it's just like it's part of your body's responding to it. It's beyond just mental. It's it's a physiological reaction to it. As he winds up for his attack, and once again he misses, but he's going to re-roll on luck and hits you for 3 damage.
Okay.
And his next attack, he hits for 2 damage.
Okay. Astra's going to go in with another kick, this time attempting to kick him in the stomach.
Okay. Ooh, Astra's looking hurt. All right, you connect.
Yep. Okay. And I'm going to use another AP if I can.
Okay.
For an extra combat dice.
Feel free to, by the way. Y'all can use more than 1 AP.
I'm using luck.
Okay. Okay. Roll attack again.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How much AP are we at?
6. You guys gain AP a lot faster than you've been spending it. So like you got 2 successes, that adds 1 back. Not just critical successes, any success over the damage the difficulty threshold.
I'm going to use 2 combat dice.
Okay.
So however much
that's
I need
3
for
AP.
That.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So you crack down on him. You're beating him up. He's not down yet. He's almost down. He's almost out. But it's his turn.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. No. Cooked.
And he hits you for 2 damage. He rolls his second attack. Just to remind everybody watching, Astra's down to 3 health.
Oh my.
Yep. Astra's not looking too good.
As he misses his attack that could have probably put her down. It's your turn.
Okay.
Run.
Astra's run. No chance. No dice. Astra's going to again attempt to throw a right hook to his face.
Okay.
To his head.
Is there like bardic inspiration? Can we chant again and help her?
You can.
I land.
You connect. You have 3 AP left. You also will get another attack after this.
I'm gonna use 1 extra dice.
Okay.
For the combat dice. Just 1. Oh.
How do you put down?
How
do you put down?
How do you put down
Father Robert?
How you want to do this?
Oh, Astra's on her last breath. You can tell that she's out of breath. She's in pain. She's throwing this last hit with like all of like the little bit left that she has. So she's going to land the hit in the side of his head and take him down. And he's going to start to fall back, but she's so weak, she's going to fall with him. And she's going to catch herself though with her fist that she's hitting. She's going to catch herself and she's going to essentially like, roll over onto her shoulder and onto her back and like be laying next to him and just be like, just yell out, "Fuck you!" Like,
Oh my.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
oh no. Not the athletics check. Okay, I mean, I don't know.
You, as you're falling, you make sure to not grace his penis on the way down.
Oh
As
God, thank you.
it was a very
Oh,
graceful
God.
twist and fall.
Unlike me
As
and Bertha with Gray's asses.
as what should be
Oh
a
my God.
frail old man, who was much more spry than you thought,
Beat the shit out of a drug-addled man.
crumples to the ground, naked, bloody, dusty. You emerge victorious from the quarterfinals, but oof, Astra, how are you feeling in this moment as you almost lost that fight?
Ash is feeling grateful that she made it through, but she's winded, she's dirty, she's feeling dirty because she's seen a naked man of which she had never, like, she, being the way that she is, would much prefer not to see. She's also just, like, completely stunned with how difficult that fight was compared to, like, how he looked, and so she's starting to, like, doubt her, like, ability to judge her opponents, but she slowly just like gets up off the floor and like dusts herself off and looks to her crew for like moral support as she's like kind of limping back to the tunnel.
Okay. Luckily this medical staff is amazing.
I was just gonna say
And
the meds there must be good.
they set your bone and pop you on some chems that will help you ignore the pain of the broken wrist as it's set and stuff for you. It won't give you a tactical fighting advantage, but you won't be at disadvantage anymore with that broken wrist.
Okay. Like you're back full health, or
yeah, you're back up to full health. They patch you up.
Okay.
And the room is empty. You were the second part of the quarterfinals, which means there's only 4 contestants left. You're staring at yourself, Thomas, Maddie, and a guy named Doug that doesn't look like he should be there.
Sorry, small rats. I just get
So,
it.
can Astra figure out who's the next up? Like, obviously not who's gonna fight her, but who's gonna be fighting each other, like in the next round.
You could try. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Lockpick.
I love that. No clue.
Well, Astra doesn't still the doubt from their last round, she doesn't know how to judge. She doesn't know how to like read the room. She's she's socially challenged. So she is just gonna kind of like, kind of hope that, she gets to fight to Maddie in the end, and she kind of walks up to Maddie and like says like, "Hey, good luck out there, babe."
Why don't you stop this?
You
almost died.
It cuts back to the group. Y'all just watched a close friend get mollywopped by an old naked man. How you guys doing?
I feel uncomfortable.
I'm gonna say what I just said.
Aggressive old man.
Why doesn't she stop this? Could she stop this? Like,
I don't think she wants to. It's a matter of pride. Plus, she wants to get the girl. And to get the girl, she's got to beat the shit out of her.
I'm very confused.
What in the
by
Lazel
everything
is
that's
this
happening.
shit?
I don't know who that is, but that sounds very interesting. You should tell me more later.
Yeah, I don't know who it is either. It's just something I heard, but yeah. I don't know what's happening here.
I think the next one's gonna be even closer.
Is there anything that y'all want to do before the semifinals? You chilling?
Can
Bertha,
we convince her to
Bertha's
stop?
Durango.
still filled up on that
Durango.
too. And
Oh
She's
yeah,
gonna go
yeah,
to the
yeah,
bathroom.
yeah. Good call.
It's just
Can we
trying
see if-
to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, Bertha.
Yeah. What's up?
What are you trying to do?
I just am trying to avoid people at this point.
I
She
was going to
has-
see if we could perceive Durango Dan. I heard a bird talk about that.
Yeah, if you
Can I lockpick my way to some Durango Dan? I'm going to use an AP.
yeah, Ash, if you want to look as well.
Yeah, go for it. She's gonna stretch and then slowly sit
I
up.
see nothing. I'm actually blind.
I think it's not so much that you don't see anything, it's that you were so concerned over that fight that
Yeah.
Ye-
So
Ash, you look around and you don't see Durango Dan. You're not sure. You see shady looking characters, people mumbling to each other, like bets getting put in, stuff like that. But there's not. It would take a
Is
hawk.
Doug Durango Dan?
Maybe.
Looking at
no.
his name here.
can we go check out the other fighters?
They're all.
Can I? Where's Fred? Where's Fred?
Fred's walking around.
Yo, Fred.
Hey, you haven't been putting any bets in. I scare you off?
Oh no, you didn't scare me off. I just didn't want to bet against my friend, and it's getting complicated. But I wondered. You seem to be a guy who gets around here talking to a lot of people. I mean, you met me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to know a dude named Durango Dan?
Yeah. That dude that knocked off, he comes here all the time. I haven't seen him
Is he here
yet.
now?
I haven't seen him yet, but he usually puts down big
Right on.
bets pretty often.
Yeah?
Well, if you'll see him, can you say that he's got some old friends who wish to buy him a drink?
Well, Dan doesn't drink. You guys aren't old friends of
Nuka-Cola.
his. Oh, okay. Yeah.
A Nuka-Cola.
Yeah.
Come on, I don't
We were
drink
gonna buy
either,
him a-
buddy.
Yeah.
Because I drink. Doesn't... It's the universal term. Come on.
I'm sorry, okay? God.
Maybe a coffee or a tea. I don't know.
I'm sorry. That was my bad. I
It's all
drink.
right, Fred. You got a lot going on. You got a lot of irons in the fire here, trying to keep track of all these bets.
Can I tell you something?
Any, I would love to hear something.
I've been skimming. He laughs.
Freddie.
What?
dirty
What?
She's gonna
boy.
lean over to give him a fist bump.
he fist bumps you excited. He's like,
Whatever.
who's gonna call? Hey, listen, they're skimming from you guys. I skim from them. It's fine. And then he darts over and
Absolutely.
shoots his head looking around.
Bertha's
Speaking
gonna
of
whisper
skimming-
again to Donnie, "What's skimming?"
He takes the money off of the top before he tells the people that he's giving the money to how much he earned.
Isn't that bad?
Not for him.
Good job.
I'm so confused.
It's like if you kept extra potatoes and didn't give them to us because you were extra hungry. I mean, you have a bigger appetite than all of us, and for us to
I
all get
wouldn't
equal
do that
portions-
to you guys, though.
Honestly,
know,
I would
because
insist
he's-
upon it.
I mean, he's kind of a jerk, and you're kind of amazing.
Hey, I heard that by the way, but it's okay. I still like you, Donnie.
I mean, Fred, you know.
Yeah.
Fred, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, they're bigger jerks, right? They're
Yeah.
bigger jerks. You got any tips on this fight coming up? Who I should lay the money on?
I mean, this is a 50-50 shot. This is your girl versus, I guess, her girl. I've heard some
Oh.
rumors around town.
Ah. I better not bet on this one.
Yeah.
Is there any way that we can assure that my girl doesn't,
I mean, no one.
I'm not saying I want to put
don't,
the
I
fix
don't
in.
what.
Okay, people die, sure, but it's been a long while, and I don't. Maddie's not the kind of person that would kill someone.
You seem to be questioning that.
That's not questioning. It's just like, obviously you gotta pull a punch like near the end.
Could
like
happen.
anything could happen. It's been a while since it's happened. And
let me say this. It's like you're saying it's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, something like that. Like
I got you.
It's like a 1 in 20 chance, you know, but less. Less than a 1 in 20, honestly.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
For sure.
Well, let's let it ride then.
All right. Hey, listen, have fun.
You too, Fred. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you today.
I've been having a ball.
You know, hey, if you're ever, down south, head on down to Cake Town.
Cake Town?
Cake Town, yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. We're saying the same thing. Cake Town.
And as you and Fred have an exchange back and forth, once again, over the PA system, you hear, "Oh boy, here we go. It's the moment you've been waiting for, everybody. Welcome to the semifinals!" Everyone's wilding out. There is a loud cheer for Maddie. There's a loud cheer for Astra. 50-50 split. The Coliseum's going wild.
Relationship name.
The PA kicks back in. All right, everybody. It's the hometown hero, the master of disaster, the Action Shack Shorty. It's Maddie! And Maddie comes out stark naked, ready for the fight of the century. Is it psychological?
Can Donnie whistle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I can't. But can Donnie?
Yeah.
Okay, so Donnie does a huge wolf whistle.
Give a speech check.
Is that a speech? Fantastic. Is there dexterity in this game? We're not going to use an AP for that. We'll just live and die by the success.
You wolf whistle Maddie, and she turns her head and she goes, "I know it, Donnie. I know it. Don't you worry about that, honey." And
hey, baby girl.
This is the first fight that you've seen Maddie fight naked. She's been clothed every other time. She shoots. She finger guns back.
This is gonna work.
And
I mean, I put my hand on my hand is on Ash's knee the whole time. Like I'm just flirting.
The PA kicks back in.
Just making sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and going against Maddie.
And Bertha's knee.
Maybe Bertha's eyes.
She's the pounder of the pastor, the splitter of the atom. That's right. It's Cake Town's only
Pounder of the
Astra.
I'm adding that to the document.
Astra's walking out with Flair. She's walking out. She notices the situation at
What's
hand.
the situation? Go on.
And Maddie's presentation, so to say.
Okay.
But she's feeling on fire, and she's feeling the flare, and she looks Maddie straight in the eyes, and she says, "We'll fight, and we'll make this fair." And so Astra goes and pulls off her jacket and throws it at Bertha to.
Ow! Maddie smiles at you and she goes, "Your nipples out, hun."
I was waiting for someone to say it.
Alright, I'm gonna roll another set of dice to wolf whistle at Astra's nipple.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Just the one. Just the one nipple.
Oh wait, was this
the one that's out?
Yeah.
This I just did it,
Yeah.
I got a 2 success.
Yep. Wolf whistle for Maddie, wolf whistle for Astra.
Nice.
Equal admiration and respect and encouragement.
I'm an equal opportunity supporter.
Maddie,
Oh my god.
Maddie stares you in the eyes, and she goes, "Shug,
Can I whistle at Bertha's nipples?
absolutely." She looks Astra right in the eye and goes, "Shug, I'm glad that you made it here. Listen, I'm not gonna pull punches. You don't pull punches with me, okay?"
Absolutely not. I'm looking at you, eye to eye, as she looks up and down.
That's all right.
We got all eyes on the
I'm
prize.
looking at you eye to eye as I look at your breasts.
All right, it's all right.
I got my eyes on the prize, and these fists will find their landing.
Listen, Shug.
Don't you worry.
Listen, Shug, drink it in before I beat your ass. All right, let's go. And roll to see who goes first.
Drink it in before I dip you in it. Break up a piece of this in your butt.
All right. Yeah, you get to go first,
Okay.
and yeah.
Astra, Maddie's visibly taller than Astra, so we already know that. Astra's looking up at her, and she's gonna go right for an uppercut into the stomach.
Okay.
You're just gut punching everybody.
All right, and you connect,
Okay,
but
and,
you just
how
barely
much
connect.
AP do
By
you
the
have?
way, you have 4 AP.
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna use extra AP yet.
All right, so you
Okay.
hit for 3 damage.
Okay. Astra's hand hits Maddie in the stomach, and she can feel Maddie like take the punch, but also can feel how like strong Maddie's core is with that punch.
Yeah, she's tough. She's tough as nails. All right, it's your turn again.
Okay, we're going for another. This time we're gonna try to make contact with her face, her head.
Okay.
Ooh,
Don't connect.
absolutely.
All right, so you you got an uppercut, but you hit her abs and you felt it strong. Maddie's gonna do something you haven't seen before. Maddie's gonna feral attack you. So she's rolling at disadvantage, so we're gonna take the worst of the 4 dice. All right, she connects, so she is rolling. And she hits you for 3 damage.
Do you want to add any flair to that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
She's
so,
focused in. She's ready to. She's going wild for this.
Astra's like locked in. She feels the hit from like the contact from that hit, but she can sense the adrenaline pumping through her. The adrenaline, the passion, all of the emotions like running through her, fueling her, and she's gonna go in for another gut punch.
Okay.
An attempt to destabilize that core that's so strong.
All right. Once again, you just hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for damage. Okay.
Okay.
So again, I feel my fists like impact her stomach. I feel the rest of her kind of reverberate from the hit, but she's still holding her ground. I don't think she's like
Swing again.
Taking back or taking a swing again. Okay, perfect.
And it was just like before. So you swing the first time, you connect. The second time, she braces up. She gets ready for it. She looks at you and she's like, "All right, Shug, let's go. I'm bringing it this time." And she's going to do a standard attack. She hits for 2. All right, she hit you for 3 damage as she's collecting herself after her feral attack. She hits you in the shoulder blade. You can feel your body shift almost you can feel like you're just about to dislocate your shoulder, but it doesn't give. It's your turn.
Okay. So Astra's gonna go in for another punch. This time to the head, since. Oh, sorry, I got hiccups right as I started talking. Right to the head.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and you hit her for 3 damage. As you connect on the side of her head, she's almost looking. She's not mad at you, but she's getting agitated. She's getting hit better than she's hitting you. Roll attack again. Actually, you go to attack again, and you almost hit her, but she puts her hand up and catches your fist, and smiles at you, and she's like, "Come on, Shug, give me a chance at least." And she's going to. I'm going to need you to make a strength check.
Okay. What is my best? Probably my tag. Yeah, melee.
Okay. She goes to suplex you, but you learned how to center your gravity from her. She taught you how to kind of stabilize and anchor yourself. So as she goes to try doing a suplex on you, she actually she tosses her back. It's your turn.
Okay. So wait, it tosses her back, like it knocks her back, or
it's your turn. She's not prone.
Okay. Okay, so Astra's gonna go in for this time. Astra's feeling a little sparry, like the action's getting up, like they've both landed hits, and she's gonna attempt to kick her.
Okay.
In the stomach.
Okay. Okay, you connect.
Okay. And Astra's gonna use an AP for an extra combat dice.
Okay. All right, so you hit for 3, and you get to attack again.
Test.
All right, you connect. You're rolling really well. You connect again.
Okay, I'm just using no AP this time though. Oh.
All right. So you kick her squarely into the chest the first time. And as you kick her, you follow up with a jumping kick to the head. But while you connect, you graze her instead. As she knew that was kind of the combo that was going to come. You still hit her, but it doesn't do any damage to her. And now she's frustrated and flustered, and she's going to do another feral attack.
Okay. Ooh.
and as she tries to essentially gouge you, like she's trying to get you on the ground and pummel you and whatnot. She overexerts herself from when she hurt her back. She's trying to get a wild hit and goes for too hard of a swing and knocks her balance off and falls to her back, and she is prone now.
Okay. Astra's going to attempt to essentially like I'm trying to think of the word, like elbow drop on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give her the people's elbow.
Unarmed?
Yeah, it's still unarmed.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if it would be athletics. Oh.
Interesting. All right. You roll damage.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So you point your elbow for her heart and go for an elbow drop. And as you fall with your entire weight, you connect on her chest, but also get stuck. Like the mud sucks you in a little bit and leaves you prone as well. As you also lose a turn. So it's now her turn.
So I did 2 damage, right?
Yeah, that's what you rolled, is 2 damage.
Okay.
So
I don't get my success turn.
Yeah. Maddie's gonna stand up. She's gonna use AP for that, and she is going to go for an attack on you while you're prone, and will connect. And she is going to spend 3 AP to add 2 dice to that. And hits you for 3 damage.
Just feeling the blow from her hit, and but she's kind of chuckling at the whole situation. And the adrenaline and the mix of emotions is starting to hit her, so she kind of laughs and chuckles and looks up at Maddie and says "You beat me down, but are you gonna help me up?" And she reaches her arm out to see if Maddie will help her up out of the prone position.
That's what you're doing on your minor action?
Yeah.
She smacks your hand out of the way.
Okay. Asher's gonna use her major action to flip herself around and stand up.
All right. Maddie's going to attack you again. Connects as she hits you for 2 damage.
Astra's going to stand her ground, and she's gonna go in for another gut punch on Maddie.
Okay.
And she's gonna look her straight in the eyes as she's doing this, trying not to get distracted by everything else.
So you try to go for a gut punch, and Maddie is zoned in now. She is not mad, like I said, but she's looking to turn the fight again. And as you go to gut punch her, she grabs your weak wrist again and re-breaks it.
Oh.
And she...
Asher lets out a yelp.
Yeah.
Like a beat dog.
Yeah. As she winds back, she's like, "Listen, thanks for giving me a good fight, Shug, but I'm gonna have to take you out now." As she goes to punch you across the face and misses herself. It's your turn.
She's a little distracted by the the removal of the jacket. Oh no. I'm gonna use my 1 free reroll on that one.
All right.
Okay. So damage dice.
So that's a complication again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a -1 again. It's the same thing with your broken wrist.
Okay.
You're too distracted. It hurts. So you hit for 3, but it's Maddie, so it's less than that. All right. You could attack again.
And then, yep. This time Astra's going for a punch to the gut. Just trying to knock
And you
her
connect.
wind out of her. And she's going to use an AP.
All right, you're down to 2.
Down to 2, okay. I'm just going to use 1 AP to get an extra combat dice in there. Okay.
All right, and you hit for 3.
Astra's hit is gonna land in her core, and this time she's gonna feel it like hit a little deeper than the last few times, and she's gonna kind of like see Maddie's eyes like flare up with anger.
Yeah. Maddie is she's still doing pretty well, but she's taking hits for sure. She's gonna take that in stride and go for her own attack, and misses.
Astra's been positioning the goods, trying to distract her.
Wonder what that could be.
All right, it's your turn.
Astra's gonna go in this time to try to, knock some sense into her and go for an uppercut to the head.
And you miss once again. She's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go ahead. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I was wondering, but then I realized it's because it's the success number.
Yeah.
I'm bad at math.
So yeah, you go to crack her in the head, and she is tuned in. She can sense that you were getting low. She's getting low. She's trying to end the fight, and misses again.
Oof.
A lot of misses back and forth.
Yeah, Astra can sense that the energy, the stamina is wearing out for both of them. The distraction factors, the energy, the frustration, all of it is getting the better of both of them. At this point, Astra is gonna go in for another right hook to the head. No.
Yeah.
No, right? Okay. Astra's gonna use is feeling lucky.
Okay. Okay. So you hit.
Okay. So I hit, but there's complication.
No. Nope.
Right? Oh no. Yes. No.
No.
Okay. So Astra's lands the hit, and let's see, what can we do here? I guess that's the that's the complication.
Yeah. Maddie is
I'm
spent.
distracted. My eyes are elsewhere. My mind is starting to go elsewhere.
Maddie is spent, and she's
focus.
losing her stamina, and she is going to go for a wild attack again. Her feral attack.
Okay.
And she connects. And hits you for 5 damage, which brings you down to 1 health. She is exhausted. She is hurt. She is at her wit's end trying to take you down as she lunges at you for the neck and is gouging at the neck and punching you and just viciously attacking you. It's your turn.
Okay.
You have 2 AP left.
Okay. Can I use a speech check to try to flirt with her to get her to end the fight?
I mean, you could try. That would be an insane difficulty check.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess there ain't nothing to it but to do it then.
I mean, I'll put it this way. You have 2 AP, so you could add a dice. You have speech tagged. So with 3 dice, you would have
Have I gotten my
You've used your bobblehead already.
back? Okay. I couldn't remember if that was like chapter or what. Okay.
So
This is hard.
you could either spend 1
I'm not-
AP to try hitting 3 successes on speech. You can use 1 AP to try getting 2 successes on your attack, or you can just roll straight.
I think I'm gonna tagged in. It's so. What is the difficulty on the speech?
It's a difficulty of 5.
Okay. But where if I make 1 attack, am I even anywhere close to the end of this fight?
You don't know that.
Okay.
She is exhausted. She is beat up. She is looking like she's done. Maybe not physically, but maybe emotionally and spiritually.
So then I think I'm gonna. Oh no! This is hard. I think I'm gonna use the speech check with the AP.
All right.
Oh my god.
Maddie,
I'm lucky. I'm feeling lucky.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I just re-roll
Yep.
1 die, right?
No, roll the whole thing again.
Oh, okay.
Feeling lucky again, or are you done?
I don't have any more.
All right. Maddie looks at you and she goes, Asher, what the fuck are you doing? We're fighting. There's no time for this bullshit. And she goes for an attack. And it connects. And she hits you for the last damage that she needed to. As Maddie goes, you shouldn't have fucking opened your mouth like that, and you should have fought me like a real fighter, Astra. I'm disappointed in you. And she cracks you across the forehead, and you feel the lights go out as you fall into the mud, and you're out cold. Oh, and there it is. Maddie knocking out the newcomer. Hey, everybody, give a round of applause to Astra. What a showing. As the medics come and help take you out. And Maddie moves on to the finals. And we cut up to the stands.
Big Bertha is mortified by what she has seen.
That was horrible. I don't know why she wanted to do this. I think we should have left. And I'm
in my head, nobody thinks what I think.
What do you think?
As
Say it. Be yourself.
Ash is just watching the fight. I've seen her fight better. That was the dirty trick, showing up naked like that. If she wanted a real fight, an honest fight, she would have worn clothes. She knew that would have distracted her.
I don't know. I think naked is pretty honest, but you do. You do have a point. You do have a point. Perhaps we should go and tend to our girl.
I agree.
I guess there's no point in staying for the final fight, though.
If you want to.
No, we've got someone to catch.
Yeah, absolutely. Can we do a last perception check to see if Disco Dan is here?
Disco Dan, yeah. Everybody give me a perception check, except for Astra, who is out cold at the moment.
Mitzi, you don't need to eat marshmallows. Get out of here.
Disco Dan. I got 2 successes. We have 5 here.
Well.
We have a total of 5. And I got 1 critical.
Well.
breaks over. She's focused now.
Find out next time.
So here,
Yeah, that's
Oh, no!
essentially that's. I mean, come on, look at the time. That's what's happening.
not
Oh, I didn't even notice the time.
not
Don't
quite.
say that.
As you all look up,
Oh, the next episode of
you see someone collecting a big payout from Fred by the entrance of the Coliseum. And
It's Disco
Ash knows. She's been staring at that poster for a while. That's Durango Dan. So
You
now,
run after him.
well, so now you have a decision to make. Do you
Dan. Gotta lock him
tend to
down.
you, girl Astra? Do
She has
you
medical team,
chase
right?
down?
She's got a medical team. She's fine. I'm going after him.
Yeah. You gotta
Okay.
get Disco Dan.
Wait, does the medical team have the ability to revive me, or?
I mean, you're gonna
I do.
come to. You're gonna come to by yourself.
Not if they go down. She's going after him.
As
Astra would understand. Like, the bounty was right there.
All right. We'll cut back to Astra. Astra, you come to in the locker room, beaten up, feeling worn down, and no one's around you.
Oh, no.
Maddie's not there.
mm-hmm.
Ash isn't there. Bertha's not
Yeah.
there. Donnie's not
Mhm.
there. How are you feeling at the moment?
Astra's laying there. She's just laying, staring at the ceiling. I'm alone. I lost. I must have really fucking disappointed everybody. She doesn't know where anybody's at. She doesn't know what anybody's doing. So in her mind, she's like, fuck. I failed my whole town. I failed Maddie. I failed myself. I failed Gabby. And she's dead and not even able to be here to see this. I mean, she might be kind of pissed off if she saw me wrestling with a naked woman, but she's reeling. She's pissed off. She's hurt. She's in pain. She's feeling every emotion like times 10 because, you know, Astra's doesn't process emotions or information very well. And so she's just vibing on a bad vibe, and she's kind of like she's kind of lost. She doesn't know what's going to come of this. Like, she obviously disappointed Maddie and probably has no chance with her now, and she's wondering where the fuck all of her friends are, and she's confused, pissed.
And we'll cut back to the group chasing down Durango Dan now. How are you? What are you doing? Are you running after him?
Well, he doesn't
are
know
you?
me, right? He doesn't know me at all.
He doesn't know any
right?
of you.
So I'm just gonna be like, right? So I'm just gonna try to get his attention. Be like,
He's far ahead.
Dan!
He,
Oh my God, Dan, how you been?
He's far ahead of all of you. He's not.
Freddie! Fred!
Yeah.
Pull him up!
He's already. He took his caps and he's going. He's.
Mitzi.
Well, then I
Donnie.
run after him.
No, Donnie.
Yeah?
You and Bertha, go after Astra. Go check on Astra.
Okay.
I'll chase this asshole.
You sure you're okay?
Give this
That was
to
a stupid question. All right, so we go to take care of Astra.
Okay.
And just,
Okay.
Ash is gone. She's gone.
All right.
She tore off after that guy.
We'll.
Come on, Bertha. We got you, baby.
So we'll quickly cut
Okay.
back to Astra again as Donnie and Bertha come into the tunnel.
Hey, sweetie, how you feeling?
Astra?
She's dead.
Oh no. She did get hurt pretty bad there.
I think she's walked away.
Astra?
Astro's doing the laying down, staring at the ceiling, pretending to be mute, like total emo, like teenage, like temper tantrum reaction, like to them entering the room.
By Ash.
So I'm gonna look at Bertha and I'm gonna be like, it looks like she needs some time alone.
Astro's gonna just start talking to the ceiling. I biffed it. I messed it all up. I'm a failure.
As you
What are you talking about?
Everyone left me.
Nobody left you. We were just right here. We had to go chase Durango Dan down, and then he was getting away, so we came back here to check on you.
As you're saying all this,
They're for you the whole time. I got a chant started for you in the arena.
As you're saying this, the crowd erupts. As this happens, the crowd erupts again. That fight, you just had a fight. Thomas wrecked Doug so fast.
Nice.
And Thomas
did not do it.
Thomas comes back into the tunnel, looks down at you in the infirmary cot, and goes, "It's good that you lost that fight. Might want to stick around next for the next one." And walks off into the distance. And
you don't fuck with Thomas.
And
that's what Freddie told me.
Looks over to Donnie, looks back between Thomas and Donnie and Bertha, and is like, "What the fuck does he mean by that?"
we cut over to Astra, who's chasing Durango Dan now. Astra, give me, or sorry, Ash, give me. That's the second time
You're
tonight.
Fast.
Ash, give me an athletics check. Okay. Give me a perception check.
Oh no, that's where she fails because she doesn't wear her glasses like she's supposed to.
Okay, so as you were leaving the Coliseum, you were keeping your eyes on Durango Dan as he was speed walking back. He was going north from the Coliseum. He ducks into an alleyway, and you take chase. And as you walk, as you run into the alleyway, you're pressed up against the wall with a man with his forearm against your throat and his revolver against your head. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh.
Son of a...
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for watching the Coliseum fight, the 4-hour Coliseum event. I hope you all had a good time. I really appreciate all the love and support. Players, thank you for being here. Be ready to check us out next Sunday, which will be Donnie/April's birthday. So we'll have a little...
Heck yeah.
We'll have a little birthday surprise where everyone dies except for Donnie.
Wait.
That's not...
Wait a minute.
What? What?
Wait a minute. Your birthday's June 1st?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I start Pride.
My birthday's not. My birthday's June 1st.
Which means I'm a bad friend because I forgot.
Yeah, you didn't forget, you fool.
Your birthday's June 1st. You, me, and Marilyn Monroe, baby.
Me and my other friend always joke around. He's May 1st and June 1st.
All right.
What the heck?
So it's
Way to go, Rick. I love that.
So we'll have a birthday special.
Yes, we will.
Birthday special.
All right, everybody.
Donnie and Bertha, birthday buddies.
I just want more stew.
We're gonna make sure you get some for your birthday, Bertha.
Players, if you want to give a little good night to everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Doses.
I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Check us out next Sunday. Birthday special.